And here we are. Welcome back, everyone. We're here. We're starting. We're missing poetry as man running away. That's on me. That's on me. I wasn't looking. You guys were not in your chairs. Welcome back, everyone. I am Ace, the GM. I'm your friendly neighborhood game master. We are returning to our Princes of the Apocalypse 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons campaign, now on episode 81 in our home stretch.
Holy crap.
Mm-hmm. And things are really spicing up. I'm joined by all these lovely people and who play their lovely characters. Who would like to do, or we will meet them all shortly, who would like to do a recap of what happened last time?
Oof.
I was pooping.
Yes, Gawain was pooping. And, well, also you were in fact you were not, because you were unconscious.
I was pooping in my mind, Ace. Don't take that from me.
My apologies. Anyone can be pooping in their mind whenever they want.
Pooping in the dream realm.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take any notes for what Boneless did, so I don't remember what happened at the end there. But I mostly remember what happened during the fight.
Okay. That's good. That's what we need. You ready?
Yeah, I mean, so we started off with Poetry and Miguel down.
Mm-hmm.
Had some rough death saves there.
Mm-hmm.
Poetry found himself.
Indeed.
We continue the fight with Travis. Matt Glarnock managed to get in the row and take out Travis.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But in that process, Travis went kablooey into what seems like a some sort of portal / rift. Oh, you told there was something about that rift that was now I forgot.
Indeed.
I remembered it earlier today.
It's floating.
Yeah, no, but it's like related to something that's happened before.
Oh, interesting. Maybe I don't know that part. I just have like that it's the network. You can see the network in it.
Or maybe it's just that like it seems familiar to somebody and we just don't know what it is.
Yes, it is. It seems familiar to Boneless.
That's what it was.
Spooky.
And in that explosion, Miguel died.
Indeed, yeah, as Travis's body exploded.
Yeah. Then Squidward did remain alive. We got to learn some more things about his kinks, which I could have lived a life not knowing, but it's part of what we do here.
Exactly. It's all part of the game.
And I believe we were going to attempt to revive Miguel, is where we left off.
Yeah, that's right. Pretty good. Anything else anyone remembers from last time?
Yes. In big letters, highlighted in pink. Nat 20 investigation.
Yes, that's right. At the very end of the session, you got a Nat 20 investigation for.
It's like I'm gonna remember it.
Because yes, that was the other key thing that we learned at the end of last session.
Was the Nat 20 on the portal?
No,
It was on the knife. We lost Tinderstrike.
Oh, I forgot the knife is gone.
Yes, Tinderstrike has disappeared. Tinderstrike being Boneless's knife that they got from Vanifer. I guess belonged to the whole party technically, but it was decided that Boneless would be the best person to wield it.
I mean, it's Boneless.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had an emotional attachment to it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And then you created further emotional attachments by getting little minions immediately.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly, which was very fun, of course. Anything else that anyone remembers from last time?
Wasn't Travis showing some strange pink magic?
What do you mean?
I thought there was like some weird, familiar pink magic about either Travis or Squidward.
Maybe. I don't. I might have described something as being pink. I don't think there was any focus on
Maybe
that
it was
though.
I like picked it up and was like, he has great soul.
I think because in our recap, because Mary noticed that and made a comment on it in our post session discussion.
Oh. Okay.
But like, yeah, there wasn't that.
I'm
I think
making
that very well might be true. There was not any focus on that in particular. But yes, very very likely so. Anything else anyone remembered?
I have 2 notes, and one of them was the nat 20.
Okay, that was the only notes. Okay, terrific. Other interesting things that happened. Oh yes.
No, I was asking, was the nat 20 on the portal?
No, the nat 20 was to research where the knife had gone, where Tinderstrike went, which we will get to very shortly. So, Boneless was floating around through multiple dimensions in the network, finally arriving to some strange place that we in the real world would know to resemble vaguely a fantasized version of Japan, perhaps, of feudal Japan, maybe. But for Boneless, it was a familiar place, a place that they had been before, with some familiar friends. In fact, a white-haired ninja with a strange metal headband covering their eye that Boneless reunited with, and Boneless learned that he likely could not leave anything behind in the network, but that they could learn things and perhaps even take some things back with them. Maybe that was not yet attempted, except for the things that you got from the prior trip where you went to Sesame Street and met Oscar the Grouch.
I did take Kakashi Sensei's scroll with me.
You did, and that was the thing I was getting to. The real lasting impact of your journey there was that Kakashi Sensei taught you a special technique that you are hoping to master in the coming days that will allow you to put your foes to sleep using your martial skills. There was that. Travis's spell, keeping Boneless banished to the television dimension, ran out of time. He never lost concentration on it, but 10 rounds of combat passed. Pretty much everyone was unconscious. Esme in fire form, fire Esme, like fire exclamation point Esme, which is if everyone likes that is the annotation I'd like to use when Esme is in a form. Esme, what do you think of that?
Like just in written form?
Yeah, or just, and we'll speak it as well. And it's like, I think it's in like fan fiction people do that. Well, people put an exclamation point in between, like as a different version of something.
Do you say it exclamation point, or do you like yell Esme?
No, you would just say fire Esme, but when you write it out,
I'm down to just yell Esme.
it would be fire exclamation point Esme.
Or I guess it would be, I guess you would yell fire, not
fire Esme.
But
fire!
I like that.
We could do that too, I guess. Does anyone else know what I'm referencing though?
How else would you read an exclamation?
I do know what you're referencing in fanfiction.
Okay, it is a thing, right?
Yeah,
all right.
It is a thing.
I unfortunately do not.
Okay.
No.
It's like when there's an AU of someone, they'll do like the descriptor of their AU self, as in like spider Asa, instead of like in a version of the world where I'm a spider.
I see it a lot, like when gender is switched. Also,
Mm-hmm.
so like if it's like a male character that's like normally female, it'll be like M exclamation mark the name of that character.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly. So that's what how I've been referring to Esme's transformations. It was fire Esme. Glarnock stopped hooping literally just in the nick of time. The battle would have almost surely turned sour if Glarnock had not shown up.
There was this really cool moment in the dreamscape where me and Glarnock walk past each other and we do an epic high five as we swap places.
Sure.
And then I immediately start shitting my pants.
Yes, exactly. In your dream.
Immediately.
Yeah.
In my dream and in the real world.
If you shit your
I am
pants in the
covered my
dream,
own
you
shit.
shit your pants in real life.
This is the lesson we must learn about the Dream
We
King.
learned that from Inception. You'd have to ask the Dream King if that is true. You've never
I don't really
explored
want to
that.
talk to him though.
That's
'cause
fair.
He's kind
It's
of
kind of like your ex now.
a little bit.
yeah.
My ex Papa.
Ex-daddy, yeah.
Oh my God, he's my fucked up stepfather that still wants to be in my life.
Apparently.
But
Yes, Glarnock showed up just in the nick of time, did some incredible damage, like fully unreal, rolling so well and doing a lot of damage on multiple attacks to Travis and to Squidward. And in the nick of time again, Boneless came back, the time of the banishment spell running out after 10 full rounds of combat, or a minute of real time, which allowed finally the tide to switch again, to go back in your favor, of being the three of you, Fire, Esme, Boneless, and Glarnock, against Travis and Squidward. But things were already pretty bad. Gawain had been saved, if you recall. By Travis in particular, in the middle of the battle.
Wasn't it a deal? Not if no one heals me, he'll stabilize me.
Yeah, just so that you don't.
He has reasons to keep me conscious.
Exactly, which we don't know what they were. Poetry, also unconscious, very nearly died. Got to 2 fails and 2 successes on their death saves. And in the last moment had this strange sort of self-reflectory encounter with the shadow version of himself, where he sort of confronted his motivations for fighting and what really pushed him to return to his mortal life. And in the nick of time, succeeded, stabilized, and then was healed, I believe, as Esme was knocked out of fire form, dropped from having hit points in their fire form to having 0 hit points in their Esme form. So Poetry was unconscious, and then Esme was unconscious, then Poetry was conscious, and Esme was unconscious, and it just kept like swinging back and forth in those last few moments until Travis finally exploded, dealing force damage to everyone nearby, and allowing Boneless to run around, quickly healing as many people as possible, and specifically Esme, because they were hoping that Esme could revivify Miguel, who had fully died as a result of that explosion. Miguel also on 2 successes and 2 fails with their death saves, but did not get to make the last one that would have decided their fate, because Travis died before then and dealt damage to him and caused him to die. Be fully dead. Esme also realized that they might not have the gold needed to cast the spell that they can to bring Miguel back to life, and that we may...
I absolutely do not have the gold.
Yeah.
I have 8 gold, and it needs 1,000.
Exactly. So Esme, you in particular do not, but maybe you as a group do. We have not checked. We realize that Gawain has largely been in charge of the money, for better or for worse. So we were waiting for Gawain to come back and check the group inventory on if you had anything close to that amount. And if not, you may have to do something to find that if you want to bring Miguel back via the... Is it resurrection spell?
I thought Boneless was now...
I do, and that's on me for not looking. We do have quite a bit of gold.
I was about to say, I was like, I have 10 gold, and I remember not being in charge of money anymore.
Okay.
We have 850 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Oh.
And a pretty box worth 177 gold pieces.
I say that counts as 200 gold pieces.
Not bad. So 850 plus 1.
To contribute.
I have...
So this is, you specifically need 1,000 gold pieces worth of stuff. Does it say there, Esme?
Unguents. Rare oils and unguents. What's unguents?
maybe unguents or unguents, as I've heard it said. I don't know which is correct, but it's just like oils but stickier. Unguents like little pastes and things are like unguents, I believe.
Oil,
Oh,
but
so it does
stickier.
that. So does it have to be all oils and such worth that much, or can we just gold that much?
It is specifically those ingredients you need, and it's not just general. You can't just use like oil. You need like specific spell ingredients in order to do this.
Okay, so we have to take our 1,000 gold and then go get these.
Exactly.
Rare
Yes,
oils.
and you did low. You do have 10 days now. As long as you keep Miguel's body intact and in relatively good condition, that you could. And 10 days is more than enough time to get back to Red Larch or even somewhere else where you could potentially buy those things.
Is Red Larch even gonna have that kind of thing?
Well, we've got what's his nuts there.
Gilker?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You guys are currently at Scarlet Moon Hall. Red Larch is pretty far away. Let's see, 1, 2.
I don't know. I guess we could go to the Night Lady. But I
Yes,
don't
the
think
Night
she really
Lady,
wants
even
gold.
closer.
She might ask
Yeah.
for like, I don't know, like my first
Yeah.
something else that I'm not gonna say out loud because I'm afraid.
Your child.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could weekend at Bernie's Miguel and have her do
I am
whatever
1,000% down.
I will say that you are 3 days away from roughly from where the Night Lady lives, and about 6 days away from Red Larch. But you have 10 days to revive Miguel. You just have to transfer his body around and make sure you don't lose it like you did with Percival's.
We didn't lose Percival's. I know exactly where
It
it
was
is.
stolen. It was
Wait.
different.
What?
Didn't
Yeah,
they
was I
take
not here
it?
for that
session?
Didn't they like grave
They
rob
took it. They took it, and then we took it back, and then I put it in a different spot.
That
And I
was like
believe it's
weeks
still
ago.
It should still be there. Should be.
Yeah, no, but that's not us losing it. That's someone taking it. It's different.
Yeah.
That's leaving it somewhere and expecting no one's
Under
going to
the
take
care of
Like,
another
you know,
person.
Like a cemetery. Like one does at a cemetery.
it. Of what person?
The fucking priest. It was his job.
Oh, that
to
one.
keep
Yes,
it
that
there.
one was. Yeah, oh, for sure.
That was on him.
Yeah, no,
that was
100%.
on that dude.
But otherwise, you just buried him
Leave a
by the
body in a
river.
cemetery, you
and-
expect it to not get stolen.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Protected by a hellhound.
Very much a
I
fair
hope
point.
so.
Mm-hmm. There, Hellhound no longer guarding that position, though. We don't know
That's
where.
fair, Bo. He was for a while.
Mm-hmm. He was. All right, but that, yeah. So that's where we're not
Okay,
sure
so-
if Miguel will return or not. And I think that was everything. Yes, this as Travis exploded, a tiny little weird ball of energy that seems to be some type of tear in the reality of this world that Boneless knows is familiar and seems to connect to the network. And with a nat 20 check on that as well, I think it was 2 nat 20s perhaps, it seems to be very, very slowly growing in size, and that could be a problem later, but it's not right now. And at that moment when we were all looking for gold to bring Miguel back to life, that is when Boneless realized that Tinderstrike was no longer on their person. And we will come back. Does anyone have any questions before we go with that? Because they got a nat 20 on looking for the knife. And did I cut out there? No? Okay.
You were
Okay.
kind of glitching in and out.
Yeah,
a little
I
bit.
got a note that my internet is bad.
Also, wait. Okay, I'm looking at Resurrection. It says a diamond worth at least 1,000 gold.
I don't think
Is
it's...
Resurrection the spell we're doing?
I don't
No,
know.
I think it's Revivify.
It's not Revivify.
Because Revivify is a diamond worth 500.
I think it was 300, unless it's new. Did they make it more?
Diamond worth 300.
Yeah.
But Revivify is within the last minute.
Yeah, this is a different type of resurrection.
Yeah. There's literal resurrection is a spell. Or are we talking about a different one entirely?
I don't know. Esme, which spell is it?
Sorry, what?
What spell
Which
is
spell
it?
are you planning on using to bring back Miguel?
Reincarnate.
Okay.
Oh.
Indeed.
I'm not super familiar with the bringing people back spells, so I just wanted to take a look at it.
Indeed.
You're just very familiar with the one that brings them back as zombies.
Shh.
Yeah, most familiar with those.
We don't talk about those. JK, yes, we do. A lot.
So he comes back, but just in a different body.
Yeah, different type of creature, yeah.
Which is super on brand for Miguel, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The first time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the list doesn't include the correct one, which would be to bring him back as a water genasi.
Just so opposite. Just so.
Just polar opposite.
Mm-hmm. I would say you
Like, wow, this
guys would
body's
not
weird.
necessarily know what the options are.
I'm saying as the player, this spell is letting me down.
That's fair, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Any questions, or should we continue?
Good.
All right, cool. Just wanted to make sure we talked about those last few moments. And yes, Boneless, checking all over your person. The knife that you had earlier in this battle, no longer present. And you search around, just like retracing everything that's happened in the last minute, because that's
I'm fully inside the bag of holding. Like I'm fully like.
yeah, you're just like things are falling out all around you.
What the
Some
fuck?
magazines and rocks
This was
and
sealed.
all sorts of things. But it was, as you're looking around, I mean, you had it on your person. It would not have been in the bag of holding, because it would have had to be available to you to use during combat.
I didn't use it.
I believe you did.
Not when I came back. Wait a minute. Because remember I tried to leave it in with Kakashi Sensei.
That's exactly right.
And to cover, the only reason I'm gonna say anything about it is because I did this on purpose to cover my own ass.
Yeah.
When it didn't like put in his hand, when it passed through his hand, I said I put it back in the bag because I didn't want to like leave it and then have it be, you know,
Yes.
suddenly
Okay.
and again jutsu somewhere else.
Yes, I was under the impression that when you came back, you did an attack on Travis with that dagger.
I used the. I remember only. I used the scroll and I used my bow on Squidward.
You did a melee attack on Travis. That was the first thing I think you did when you came back.
Okay. And we don't think that I would have put it back?
I don't think you would have. No, not during combat.
Okay.
You would not have put it back into the bag because you also you would not have been able to take it out of the bag that quickly either.
Okay.
You want to check the tape?
I'll yield. I will yield.
Okay. I'll go back and check it. I'll see. We'll see what happens.
I'm sure you're right. I probably just don't remember.
But you are looking around now, having not able to find it on yourself. But you do find a set of footprints. Footprints leading away from your location. You know you had it at the beginning of battle. You know you had it when it came back, so it must have just been the last couple seconds when it had disappeared. And so knowing that, you are looking very closely for any type of indication of what could have happened. And you see up the path a distinctly different set of footprints than anyone else in your party. Footprints that seem to leave the faintest trace of heat in their wake with that Nat 20 investigation. And I think you can only assume that what might have happened, number one, is that it wasn't Travis. Number two, someone either with the incredible stealth or probably that was invisible, was able to sneak up on you and take it away while you were concentrated on healing or something else of that nature.
Okay. I'm
And seem
gonna
to go up to the tower.
immediately-
Sorry.
I'm gonna immediately start tracking.
Okay. You want to give me a survival check?
Yes.
Am I conscious?
No. Someone would have to heal you.
Copy.
11. Do you have any luck points left? I don't. Okay.
11?
Mhm.
You can tell it's going up the hill towards where the entrance to the hall is, where that big tower is.
Okay. I'll keep going.
All right, you want to go up to the top of the hill?
Yeah.
All right. You see a rather sort of unsettling sight when you reach up to the higher area of this hill. First, what's everyone else doing? Esme, Boneless, you're going up here. Poetry, you just came back from the dead, or from nearly dead. Gawain is just asleep, taking a nice little nap. What are you guys doing?
So is Miguel.
Yes, Miguel also taking a nice little nap.
I have 6 hit points, so I would like to rest.
Okay, you're
Are
just
we
taking it
safe?
easy?
Can I do a short rest? Can I do a nappy?
Yeah, you can do short rest. You can do a perception check just to make sure everything seems safe.
No, I'm bad at that, but okay. I noticed nothing. As a 4, everything's great.
A 4? Yeah, everything seems fine. I mean, there are the very obvious dangers here, which is that you can't really see out into this thick smoke that's everywhere. And there's also that big roiling rift of fire in the sky.
I have my special eyeball. Does that matter? Does that help my perception at all?
Do you want to activate it?
Through the smoke?
It helps. Yeah, it helps you see if someone is invisible. It doesn't let you see through other objects.
I don't know. I don't know if it's necessary. I don't know that someone's just invisible around us.
I mean, you
guess
can
it could
activate
be.
it to
My
see it.
brother followed us forever. Sure. I'll activate it. And then I'll look again. Okay, so we cast see invisibility, correct?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You cast see invisibility, and you look through the smoke around you and in all directions. You don't see anything invisible. You don't see any creatures in the ethereal plane. You do see 2 things. You see one strange, relatively near to you, sort of 10 feet away to the north, is this weird glowing ball. It's just this sort of glowing ball of light. And when you turn and look at it, it disappears.
Oh.
And
Like a separate thing from the portal that was left by
exactly,
Travis?
yeah. Whatever this is, you could only see it when you started looking into the ethereal plane.
Oh, okay. And it was like a gold sphere.
Yeah, a ball of sort of golden white energy, maybe.
Okay.
And then as soon as that goes away, you look around again. No enemies or anything, but footprints. Footprints of an invisible creature that Boneless is currently following up the hill.
Okay, can I tell where the footprints are going? In the ethereal plane? Is it a separate direction than
Nope.
where Boneless just
Same
went?
direction. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I think it informs you that whatever Boneless is tracking, it was in fact invisible and not just very good at hiding.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna tell my friends about the glowy ball, and then I'm gonna do a CP. I'm gonna do a nap.
You want to do a
So
short
that-
rest? or long rest?
How many hit points can I get back from a short rest?
You have to roll probably, what is it, a D8 or a D6 for a druid? If you click on that short rest.
Says D8 plus 1, it says.
Indeed. So you could roll as many of those as you want and see how many you get back. I think you can roll up to 11 because you're 11th level.
Okay. It automatically roll. Do it. It did not. Okay, cool. Then I will do it. Thanks, D&D Beyond. Well,
Mhm.
it didn't heal me a lot, but that's fine.
You can keep rolling more if you want to use them all, but again, it's like you only get certain many per short rests, as in for all the short rests you take in a day.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I could also just heal myself.
That's true.
And
Does anyone
else.
Does anyone want to heal Gawain?
Yeah, do I have any ability to?
I don't know. Do you have a potion? You could give him a potion, or
I don't think I have anything.
Well, since it's gonna be like days before we can reincarnate Miguel, I'm just gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on everyone.
mass cure wounds. Okay, very good. While everyone is still here, so we'll say maybe before Boneless leaves, you'll cast this on them too, assuming you want some healing. Boneless. Yeah.
And then everybody gets 10.
Everyone gets 10. Very good. And Gawain, you are back. After a rather...
Where's he at? Where's he at? And I just start blasting the air. Just where'd he go? Okay, I'm ready. What's going on? Whoa, okay. What, everybody okay?
Not exactly.
We lost Miguel.
Wayne gets extremely straight-faced for the first time that you've seen in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this moment of just...
I have a potential solution
Okay.
as well. But
What
we
is it?
do.
What is it? What's the
need to
solution?
But we do need to acquire some groceries, some ingredients.
What kind of ingredients? What kind of ingredients?
I personally do not know how to explain them to you as January.
It's all different types of tree sap and like mushroom paste and interesting things like that.
Well, I could go do that right now. There's trees all over. We get mushrooms.
Nah, it's...
Yeah, the other thing is that the knife was stolen.
What the fuck? Where's Boneless? Where's Boneless?
Boneless went up after.
Already sprinting up the hill.
Gawain sprints
Boneless
after Boneless.
is following a creature of some sort. There's
Yeah,
tracks.
Gawain
There's
starts
invisible
sprinting up the
tracks.
hill immediately.
All right.
And I think I have charges. I just sit there, and as I'm running, I'm smacking myself with the rock.
Oh my god.
Okay. Very good. So, Esme, you're going to take a short rest down here while they're going to investigate. Poetry, you want to do the same? Also short resting?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You know how to do that with rolling your hit dice and everything?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Makes sense. You also nearly died. Gawain just, I think is used to that maybe. Just wants to get back in it a bit more. But that's not common for most people, so it makes sense that you take it easy for a little bit. You guys run and crest this section of the hill up to the northern portion and finally up to the little top area. And things look a little strange up here. Boneless, you're the first person to see up here and see what's going on. And the first thing that catches your eye is several of your friends, your comrades here. Comnal, Ragnad, Garienna, Luther the Bear, and the two little sprites. The strange thing here, though, is that Comnal, Ragnad, and Garienna all look not good. They are all just staring perfectly still, looking up at the fiery rift in the sky.
Oh shit, they got him.
They look like sweaty and like perhaps a little pallid, you know? Not just like they haven't been taking care of themselves. There's like dirt and debris sort of on their shoulders and all over their clothes and things like that. Almost like they've just been kind of standing there
Oof.
for like a long, long time. And Luther the bear and the two little sprites, Flix and Aphid, are occasionally like just checking between all of them, just keeping an eye on them, seeing if they're good, you know, things like that. But they all seem to be taking orders from a new little creature, something you've not seen before. Some type of, it looks like it's moving very quickly, and it's like squeaking at them, like it's giving them instructions, and that like they're nodding and listening. It looks like a squirrel.
Jesus.
Berto, Berto, would you like to tell us what Squeekems looks like?
Hold on, I gotta unblur my background.
So we can see the full picture here.
Oh
It's,
my god.
It's taking out.
Damn, you got me.
We
You
wanna
really
s-
got me with that one.
All right, so I've got squirrel ears. The camera.
Oh, I love it. Oh, he's so cute.
So he's a little, like, you know, maybe 6 inches long, not with the tail, black and gray squirrel.
A baby.
And
Indeed.
you know, he's just you know, like giving everybody instructions, and yeah, seems very light on his feet, very jumpy, very active.
Here he is.
He will not stop
Actual
moving.
squirrel, actual physical
You know,
squirrel.
Actual squirrel.
How, like, Cubans and Italians can't help but speak with their hands. Squeekum speaks with his entire body.
Oh. He's good. That's so cute.
And he is a little squirrel. He's very small. You guys see the squirrel talking to both Luther and Flix and Aphid, who are all kind of just like looking at the three humanoids here.
I fully can't deal. I'm gonna keep following the footprints. It's
Okay.
too much for Boneless.
Terrific. You guys go right up. Hang on. I gotta copy your things, right? Boop.
Hopefully, someone follows after me. They can deal with it. It's too
I'm
much
on
for
it,
Boneless.
dude.
It's too
I'm
much
on
for
it.
Boneless.
Here we go. Sorry, back to this map. You guys are going. The footprints lead directly along this path and up, and then down into the tower here. Then you very clearly see there has been a hole excavated from what was priorly destroyed, I think, by you guys. You guys filled in like this tunnel here with a collapse at some point. But it has been since mined out and cleared, and the footprints lead directly down back into the Temple of Eternal Flame. But that is where you see they go. Squeekems, you see this strange person coming up the slope here. What do you want to do about that?
Boneless, do you understand squirrel?
Let me double check my character sheet. I sure don't. Unless you speak Draconic or Thieves' Cant or Celestial.
Gawain is running right at you.
It'd be wild if you were speaking Celestial.
I do not speak those.
Oh, you're just Squeekems. I see you.
So I point at you and give you a loud squeakity squeak.
Aye, aye, Captain. And I walk away.
I point to the nearest one of the druid group, and like signal them to translate.
Oh, okay.
The druid group continues to just stare up at the fiery hole in the sky.
Can I break one of them out of their concentration?
You've been trying for days. So
Oh, that's so nice.
full no.
Okay. Is there like sandy area around here?
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of ash and stuff.
Okay. All right. So I do my best to get a patch that I can get some good contrast in, and scurrying along, I write, "Who the fuck are you?"
You're literate? You're fully literate? Is what I say out loud to the squirrel.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, okay, so you can understand what I'm saying, right? Okay, sick.
Squirrel nods. Mhm.
Did you squirrel? My name is Detective Jimmy Woo. You might have heard of me and my famous works. Did you see? I'm on a mission. I'm tracking down a criminal. Did you see anybody run by here with a fucking knife?
First, Boneless, give me deception. Miguel, give me insight.
Deception.
That's a 10.
I had 12 or a 13.
13. And Miguel?
10.
A 10. Okay. I think what happens here, Boneless, you're just running past to follow these footsteps, and perhaps Squeekems, you maybe like see them coming, and like you don't know what their deal is. You've never seen them before exactly, so you maybe like run to get in front of them and start writing in the ash here. Does that sound right to you? Because you don't know like if they're good or bad. Would Squeekems be so defensive, or would Squeekems let Boneless just run by?
Like, I think considering what's, with everybody else going on, and that he just got a really bad insight, I think he'd be defensive.
Okay, yeah. So I think you can tell, like, that doesn't totally make sense, but, like, you have no reason to think that they're lying. Like, you can't really tell. You don't know this person. You don't know what their tells or what their deal is. You don't know, and in the past years, you haven't met a lot of people in general. So they could be telling the truth.
I would like to jump up on Boneless's shoulder.
Boneless, do you do anything about that?
It's honestly, I think Boneless is like so used to like slurp, like invading their personal space that it like almost doesn't faze them. And at this point, especially after coming back from the television dimension, it's like, we're just here now. Yep, I've accepted this weird shit, and I'm just gonna keep trekking. I'm like, all right, you're my friend now, and we're gonna keep going.
Really?
Talking squirrel that understands common. All right,
Indeed.
Cool beans. I can't deal.
And Boneless, Gawain, this is where you run in, and you see actually Luther, the bear, turns and acknowledges you. Goes, oh.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Hi, buddy. Hi. Give me. Is Boneless here? And I like peek around.
Wayne, I have to go deal with this because that's how I deal with loss.
Okay. One second. I'm coming with you. 1, 2. I can speak to these guys if you give me like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I gotta go.
Then let's go. And I like go up behind, and I'm like, okay, Slurp, come on. And then I remember that Slurp is out. Slurp is gone.
Aww.
And I go, shit. Okay.
In your mind,
it's
you
fine.
hear
And I'm just like, I'm not to. How are you? You okay? You okay? And like Gawain's like patting you down and like touching your face and like looking to see if you got cuts and scratches and shit.
Moving. Fully still. Very just television.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where are we going? Let's go.
We're following these tracks. You see these tracks here? They're made by a little critter. I don't know what kind of little critter. If you talk to the squirrel, they might know more. I think its name is Squeekems.
Got it. Okay. Come now, Bragnag. Everybody is back there. Everybody's down the hill. They just got a really bad fight.
I think they're real fucked up.
They do not look at you. They do not move. They do not acknowledge your presence.
One of them. I smack them as hard as I can.
They fall to the ground unconscious.
They fall unconscious?
Yeah, they are bleeding out. I'm kidding. They're not
spare
bleeding
the.
out.
I was like, I'll spare the dag. I don't care.
Yeah, I think you can kill someone with a slap. I'm just fucking with you.
Like, is that a power I have now?
No.
Don't give Gawain that power.
But they're like you clearly you should not have been able to knock her over that easily. She's clearly very fucked up. But she does drop unconscious, but she's not like gonna die from that.
Honestly,
Don't kill my
probably
friends.
good.
I don't want to kill friends.
And as soon as you do that, you see Luther the bear.
Okay. And I like really quickly, I pick them back up and I look over and I just, sorry, I just wanted them to wake up. They were sleeping.
Luther shakes his
Okay.
head.
Boneless, if we're going, we're going.
We're going.
Okay, you, and I point to the squirrel and I go, okay. You want to come?
He can understand you. He just can't talk back.
So you did notice that there was what looked like a little balsa wood, very thin balsa wood shield on his back, and what looked like a sword in his belt, and he pulls those out, but it's actually a pencil and a tiny little notepad, and he writes on it, "Where are you going?" and puts it right in front of your eye.
Oh, I'm following
I
the tracks.
truly don't know. What?
I'm following the tracks. I point to the tracks.
What?
They have something of mine. They have my knife. Sorry, our knife, comrade.
Rips off a piece of paper. Who is they?
I don't know. They took my knife. I don't know who it is. Whoever the footprints belong to.
Do you think it was Lydia?
Who?
I don't remember her name.
The tattoo lady?
The lady that's now the head of the no, the head of
Lizzie?
the freaking fire cult now. Oh, Lizzie,
Can
because
I
she's the
do
one
an
that said
insight check?
the douchebag after.
She's an invisible. She uses invisibility too. You're
Yeah,
right.
she got away from us for being invisible. Yeah.
That's true. Bitch, I'm so sick of that bitch. Ugh. First she stabs me, then she steals my stuff. It's
Well,
like,
here's
just
the
ask
thing,
me
Boneless.
out already.
Boneless. We got it. Okay, 2 seconds. If we go in there, she's gonna be a pain to beat.
I'm
But
going.
I grab Boneless, I like pull you, and I like make you face me and go, no, we lost one friend today. I refuse to lose another one. We gotta
I
think
have to
this
do
through.
this. I have to
Yes,
do this.
I know. We'll get it back. I promise.
If I don't do this, if we
I
don't
smack
get back
you.
right now,
I smack you right in the fucking face.
then that means that Miguel
Squeekems
died for
stands off her
nothing.
shoulders.
That means
No,
all of that
no.
was for nothing.
We were going in here anyway. I have to go in there. I have to. Because of my new deal. I'm going in there no matter what. We have to save Miguel. We have to make sure that everyone's safe. Because everyone is beaten to shit down there.
You guys
I
can
almost
take Miguel.
Everyone else almost died. I'm not letting you go in there by yourself.
Then come with me.
Here's the thing, Boneless. If I go in with you, and I will, we might die.
I think we'll be okay. I can be invisible.
I can't.
Then don't come with me. Then go save Miguel. Here,
I start
take
to
the
walk
bag.
in. No, I start to
gave
walk
him the
in.
bag
I'm
of
like, no,
holding.
if we're doing this, we're doing this. But know that if I die, it's on you. And I just keep walking.
You made the choice to come, buddy. You
I keep going. I'm heading down into the tunnel.
All
sounds
right.
like a plan.
Alrighty.
Can you remind me who Lydia is?
Liz
Lizzie.
is
Oh,
the
Lizzie, sorry.
new head of the fire cult, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think
We
yeah.
don't know that. Like, I don't think we have like a definite confirmation of that, but it's been sort of like hinted at.
Would it make sense that this group of druids would know her as part of the cult?
Yes. Yeah. Probably.
Okay.
So they probably would have they probably would have mentioned her to you as being like the last one that got away, in terms of their leaders.
Update our kill count with Travis.
Squeekems runs back up on Boneless' shoulders, writes on his notepad. In Thieves' Camp.
Oh, really? Oh my god, is Squeekems around?
Why are we looking for Lizzie?
Okay, Boneless takes a second to absorb that this squirrel understands Thieves' Camp. that does like all of Gawain's heartfelt information. That was one thing. That's what makes Boneless stop for a minute. And
Thanks. Appreciate it.
fully absorbs it, and then in Thieves Can't says, wait, what was your question, Brito? Sorry.
Why are you looking for Lizzie?
Oh, in Thieves Can't, I say, the last time we fought Lizzie, she used invisibility to, like, really one-up me, which pissed me off. And I show him the scar from where she stabbed me. And I think that maybe she took advantage of this situation down here to steal from me a really important knife. Something that it also kind of makes sense, and I explain this in Thieves Can't, because she would know what that knife is. Other people who would want to steal it might not think to steal like something so important, but she would know, and she was probably looking for it. And so I think that maybe she took it.
As you're telling him that, he jumps off your shoulders and is standing in front of you, stock still. And just says, "You defeated her?"
No. Let me be really clear. She bested me. She, invisible, stabbed me in the side. I took a bunch of damage and got away.
But you survived.
Yeah.
I look at...
I even think I got a lick on her. I think I got something on her.
I look at
Gawain is starting to cast Speak with Animals as this is happening, realizing this is going to take a second. He's like, okay, my chance. Okay.
You still won't be able to understand him because you speak in Thieves Can't.
It doesn't matter. I'm using
right
this
now I'm
time.
speaking sign language.
But yeah, you look at Gawain.
I look at Gawain and I look back at Boneless and I say, I'm going with you.
Sick.
All right.
Since you can understand me, before I finish this spell, can you actively cast or like write a note and like leave it on the door that says, "Hey guys, we went down. Come and join us in the fun."
I'll just use my claws to scroll that.
Okay.
Love it.
They know that's how I usually leave notes.
All right, you guys go back into this lowest room in the tower right here, where there's all this ash and debris from the pieces of the higher floors that have fallen down here, and you see this the tunnel that goes down. You very clearly see the footprints disappear down that tunnel, as well as perhaps the charred outline of where you killed the Afriti here some time ago. You guys want to head down into that tunnel?
Different lifetime for some of us.
I'm realizing something.
Mm-hmm.
Boneless is having, you know when you're in that like grief stage of denial, and then something kind of like wakes you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
A squirrel speaking Thieves Can't, I think, is doing that to Boneless.
That's possible.
And they're realizing that they can't see invisible people, but Esme can.
That's true.
But Esme and the rest of their friends are not okay right now. And even though they feel really helpless and that their friend is not okay and it feels like their fault, that's probably a better place for them right now than pursuing this blindly and without a lot of HP.
Also, Gawain is like beaten to shit, by the way. Like, I only have 19 HP. Like, Gawain looks fucked up.
And after all this, it's not Gawain, this sweet child, beat to shit, saying poetic, beautiful, convincing things. It has nothing to do with that, and everything to do with this fucking squirrel speaking Thieves Can't, of all things. That finally is like, wait a minute, I need to reassess.
Character development comes in many forms.
In many forms.
Mm-hmm.
grief is weird.
Yeah.
And I think Boneless stops what they're doing and says, "Let's go back."
Gawain lets out the heaviest sigh in the world. Just, oh god, thank you. Okay. And can I have like finished casting the spell at this point?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Okay. I finished casting. I'm like, okay, cool. You can understand me now, and I can understand you. Hi, bud. I'm Gawain. We're gonna go back to my camp real quick, but we
Ooh.
will be coming back down
Are
here.
you talking to me?
I'm also talking to you. Yes.
Oh, hello. Don't hit
Hi,
my
buddy.
friends.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I slapped your friend. I was trying to wake him up because they're asleep. I
Well,
think.
so have we.
So were we? What do you mean?
Says, look. And he goes and he just licks Gariana's face. Nothing.
Oh yeah, all of them. They're all sleeping.
And you see Flix and Aphid, the little sprites here, go, I got it! No, I got it! Woo! And they run and they tackle a little beetle that lands on Comnal's shoulder. Yeah, I got it! And just like you watch for a minute now as you see them like kind of like keeping the pests and things away from them, as Comnal, Ragnat, and Gariana seem to have like no like self-preservation at all.
How long have they been like that?
Moons, several moons.
How many paws worth of moons?
He looks at Squeekems.
Yeah, yeah. Squeekems knows how long it's been, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You just hear how many?
I think it's been like over about a week.
You hear from Squeekems like it's been over 7 days. It's been over 7 days. I'm not holding that voice. Sorry.
Aw, come on.
It's been over 7 days. All right, I'll try.
You don't have to. It's fine.
Did we lose Gawain?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, my partner came home really quick. Sorry. I will tell her you said hi. But what? Sorry, I missed that last part. What happened?
I said 7 days.
You asked the bear.
Oh, 7 days.
Okay.
Well, Squeekum says it's been 7 days.
7 days. So they've been out for 7 days. Are they okay?
No.
Okay. Okay.
They're alive.
If you call out,
Okay. I don't like them being right here. Boneless and little friend. What do I call you, little guy?
Squeekums.
Squeekems. Okay.
what they
Boneless,
call
Squeekems, and what's the bear's name?
Luther.
Luther. Can you all help me bring them down to where Esme is?
We were taking care of them up here. Why should they be down there?
Because this is the entrance to a very dangerous cult that is actively rebuilding itself below our feet.
I only know some of those
And this
words.
is the entrance.
Aww.
Okay.
All
big
right.
bad guys, rawr, bigger than you, are down there, and they can come up at any time. So it's safer if we get far away from here.
Where do you want to take them?
I thought they already left. He looks
No,
at
they're
Squeekems
back.
again. Oh, okay. And he's like, I'll help. And he just kind of like gets ready, like in sort of gestures, lays down so that you can like put one of them on his back or something.
Yeah, I drape as many as he can carry on his back.
Mm-hmm.
And
He
I'll
can.
just carry who's ever left.
Yeah.
Terrific. Yeah, you carry all of them. You back down to your area down to the south. You guys rejoin with Esme and Poetry, who are getting a short rest in.
Yep.
Very good. Esme and Poetry, you guys see not only Boneless and Gawain come back, they are joined by a cavalcade of friends, including Luther, carrying the bodies of Comnal, Ragnad, and Gariana, a little squirrel, and 2 little sprites.
Are they still like staring up at the sky?
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone tried to break their like eye contact with whatever they're staring at?
I smacked him.
We've
I
tried
would
many
like.
things.
Oh, you have tried
Not
many-
magic though.
Yeah, I don't have any like curse removals or anything like that.
Squeekems points up to the sky. It's that.
Oh, I know. I just mean like, has anyone like tried like blindfolding them or something so that they're like not directly looking at the thing?
I mean, I
Gawain
assume
walks
we've
up,
tried that.
takes his
It's-
hat, puts it over their face. Does anything?
They pull the hat off.
Wait a minute. Oh, I don't have my dream powers. This may help. Okay. No, I don't need them. I don't need them. What if I were to yeah, I really don't.
I use my mental ability and I mentally say to Ragnad,
Hey, it's time to wake up.
You mentally say to Ragnad, and Ragnad responds. They only say, it seems like they're not responding to you. It's a little bit more like they're just thinking, and you happen to be there, like you're overhearing their thoughts almost. Just, they are coming. The fire, the light. They are coming. The fire, the light. They are coming. The fire, the light.
Shit. Okay. Guys, we gotta go back down there.
We have time to
There-
long rest, so everybody's up to snuff.
I
Eventually,
agree. I need some time to rest, I think, but we gotta go back down there.
We also super can't stay here.
Yeah. Shit.
Go back to Fukusen and regroup.
Hold on, Ace. Squeekems has been there for a week.
Yeah.
Like, has he seen cultists coming and going? Other than that, one time you mentioned.
No, not really. No one else really coming and going. Mm-mm.
Right, can I do an insight check as to whether or not that encampment is safe to rest at?
This area?
Well,
Sure.
the actual encampment.
Up there? Yeah, totally. I guess investigation, I think.
So that's an 18.
18. Relatively. Yeah. It's like
I look
anything could come up at any time. Like you saw when those, the elementals came up, but otherwise you haven't seen people coming and going, so like there's no rhyme or reason to it. And like even when that happened, you were able to hide. Like those tents are pretty good for hiding in.
Yeah. Okay, so I tell Gawain. I'm trying to reword what you sent me here because I want to tell them about like the people that came.
Mm-hmm.
Some people came around. Some dwarves with a weird human man, and they went down to the temple with cartloads of smithing materials and weapons. But since then, it's been quiet at the encampment. I think we should stay up there.
Okay. Everybody else cool with that?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna help it, and I'm gonna tell the animals. I'm actually gonna, if I can I do my specialty whistle with my shocking grasp that I taught to Dirt and Ernie
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
forever ago to try to like summon them?
Sure. Yeah, they show up.
Okay. Just like, hey guys.
Hey, what do you need? Everything
You
good?
doing okay?
Yeah, we're fine. Smoky
Okay,
here.
we're-
We don't like it.
Yeah. Can you do us a favor and can you go get Fukusen and Exxon? Can you go get them for us?
Yeah, you want us to bring him up here?
Yeah, bring them up to the top of the hill.
I think Linus is with them too.
And Linus. Yeah, bring Linus.
Oh.
Please don't leave Linus behind.
He's not gonna want to come.
Well, tell him that it is
that's
very
right.
unsafe for him to be not near us.
Okay. Yeah, all right. We'll be right back. And then it's like, all right, fun adventure, let's go. And they both fly off into the smoke.
Thanks, guys. Okay. All right, so we need to back up to the top of the hill. Yeah.
I need to debrief Esme on what I think happened to the knife. So yeah, just so you know, that's what I think is going on. I think that maybe Lizzie took it. If you want to just keep that sick eye open for anybody invisible.
I did see footprints on the other plane, in the directions you were tracking.
Yeah.
So you were
Sick.
on the right track.
Are we sure we want to stay in a place where whoever stole the knife, whether it was Lizzie or not, like knew where we were? That's the only thing I don't love.
I agree.
I think maybe we should camp somewhere a little different. It probably won't be hard to find us, but I don't want it to be like that easy, you know?
Oh, what if we camp over by where that exhaust pipe was?
Oh, sure. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay, you want to go to
Unless-
that side of the mountain? Or the hill?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
What's going on with Squidward's body, real quick, before we leave?
It's just easing this nasty dark blue blood.
So he's not.
I would like
edible.
to take a vial of this nasty dark blue blood.
Sure, do you have vials?
I
got a water skin.
You fill up that water skin with blood?
I mean, I'll put that in the glass.
Oh, can I do something weird? I want to dip my whip in it.
Sure. It's just blood on the ground. Do whatever you want with it.
Is that a euphemism?
I dip my whip in it.
Nasty blue blood. Your whip starts to stink like bad sushi.
Okay. Okay. Is everybody okay? Everybody, I've got the rock. I could.
Is Snuffleupagus' trunk still there? Or did that also disappear?
That disappeared with
Okay, good.
Travis, yeah.
Is there any other trace of Travis? I just want to double check around the
Just that
ground.
little.
You can do,
fuzzy
you can do
spot,
investigation or perception.
Oh, and while I do that, can I take a look at the remote?
Oh, certainly, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nick. Okay.
Well, I mean, I think that's two separate checks.
Oh,
but-
okay. There. I'll do my investigation first. That's in 16.
16, looking for stuff that Travis left behind.
Yeah, I just want to see if there's any trace of him besides the rift.
Can I give the help action because Gawain's in like holy shit problem solve mode?
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick. Hold on. Ooh. And it's a 2. Never mind.
A 2.
It's not super helpful, but he's trying.
So 16. No, all of that Travis leaves behind is like this. I mean, there's a place in the ground where all the earth and the tall grass essentially got blasted away, and right above that, floating in the air, is that tiny little it's like a 2-dimensional hole.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the only thing you can find of what he left behind. But I think in retrospect, you're kind of replaying it in your mind. You saw that because he was holding the staff at the time, he had gotten it back after Glarnock disarmed him, and it also turned into light and exploded, just like him and his clothes and everything else.
I was kind of hoping to return it. Damn. Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then you want to do some type of check on the remote.
Yeah.
I'll take investigation or arcana. I'll give you different information for each of those, though.
Let's do Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Esme, could you also look at this with me and help me out here?
Sure.
Thanks. didn't help, but I appreciate it. I got a 4. Maybe you should investigate this.
I think Esme already helped, so Esme can't do it on their
Fair
own.
enough.
Yeah.
I will do an Arcana check.
Maybe tomorrow.
It's
Sorry,
very
I was
mysterious.
so
That's a
tired.
19 for Gawain, by the way. That's a 19.
Okay. Sorry. This is a black rod made of some type of very dark stone. It's sort of got the color of like of like fresh coal, but like it's shiny. It's got like it's got a like it was polished almost, polished coal, very dark black but shiny, and it's only about maybe 6 inches long, but it is like a rod, like a tiny little rod, with these strange buttons on it, and each button has different insignias or colors, and that's just visually you get from looking at this. But with the Arcana, it seems like, I mean, you saw Travis do something with this device, and you know that it has some type of effect, likely multiple different options of effects that you could do, depending on perhaps what order you hit the buttons in or what buttons you choose. You can't really... This object is so mystifying that you can't gain a lot just from like looking at it and feeling with it, but you can tell it channels and holds a great deal of power. This thing is capable of casting very high level magic.
So, okay, Ace, this is a little weird thing. So with the new rules, I lost some available invocations that I originally had.
Yeah.
So I lost the ability to have the identify spell that we said I
really?
could keep from, from the scroll in the past.
Uh-huh.
Can I still have that?
Identify. Is it still... What did you get it from? It was from Pact of the Tome, right?
I was able to write down, so it was Pact of the Tome, but it was a secondary ability that is no longer available in the invocations list with this particular class setup.
Got it. So, but it wasn't from being an Undying Warlock. It was just something that was part of the Warlock skill set that no longer is. Okay.
Yes.
I'll give you that one. Identify you can keep.
Okay. Then I'm going to take a minute to use my my new ability, my Magical Cunning, to gain back a spell slot, and then I'm going to cast Identify on the rod.
You cast Identify on the rod. Text flowing through your mind. And the information that launches into your brain is legendary magic item, wondrous, unknown.
Like, you can't tell me anything about what the switches do? Interesting.
Which,
I see Gwaine struggling a little bit with like all the spells, and
you know what?
Chime in.
Yeah.
So sometimes when things aren't like of the plane, it's a little confusing, and that might be why. This might not be like of this plane. Dimension stuff sucks.
I just used a whole spell slot for that. Damn it.
Buddy.
Okay.
What I will tell you, one thing I will tell you actually, that I think Identify would say, 21 charges.
Okay. You got
So-
that, Boneless?
It's an item that has charges.
Okay, there's charges. Well, I guess save this for downstairs, I guess?
I think I wanna... We should give it a name, right? We should have a good name for it. What do we give it?
Let's do the lightning rod. No, that's not cool enough.
No.
What about the helm? No, that's not good enough.
Oh.
the boomstick.
I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. There's it's kind of all by itself, so it's a little bit remote. Um when he used it, it like changed the fate of Glarnock. So we could call it a changer.
Switcher.
Oh, a switcher, or this button here, I bet it makes a clicky sound. We could call it a clicker.
I'm getting a headache all of a sudden. I don't know why. That's weird. I need a nap.
Let's have everyone do a history check, actually. Because I think actually Travis might have mentioned the name of it.
I think he did too.
He only said it once, maybe, but
18 for Gawain.
I remember. I got a 22.
Esme's like, no, I know exactly what it is.
Anyone else beat a 20?
A 22.
22 for Esme. No one else? Yeah, it's like,
No.
Again, there was so much shit was happening before the fight went down, but I think at that point he said, I'll even put this on the line. He said, my rod here, my rod of the kind universe.
Travis's rod?
That's
true.
definitely.
I have a lot of experience with that, and I can tell you it is not this powerful.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it, little buddy.
That is the name.
Guys, you gotta stop doing that. I want to know things.
of this item, the rod of the kind universe.
Okay, so are we taking a nap and then we're gonna go down?
Yeah, I think we should hide.
Yeah, I think we should hide
stay-
first and then take a nap. Yeah.
Make the
Yeah,
bear
yeah.
stay watch.
So are we over by the smokestacks?
Sure, if that's where you guys wanted to go. I wasn't sure if you decided on that. But yeah, you navigate over around the mountain, around the hillside here, over to where you found the smokestacks. The little holes that all navigated down to different areas of the Temple of Eternal Flame.
Squeekems says to Gawain, "We need to hide them somewhere safe." Pointing at the druids and crew.
Oh, of course. There's actually a little just down here. There's a little cavern that we can put him inside. That leads to a bunch of little like air vents on the inside of the space, so like it's kind of hidden away.
I instruct what's the bear's name? I keep forgetting.
Luther.
Luther to like the way we've been attempting to control them of like guide them down. to
Okay.
that path. Just like
Who's?
lightly push.
But are you guys gonna come back?
Yeah. Absolutely, we're gonna come back.
Because I can't give them water.
Oh no,
Holds up his
we
paws.
shouldn't be gone. We shouldn't be gone more than like half a day,
Okay.
maybe, if that.
All right. Well, we'll watch them and keep all the stuff away.
Okay, good. Question: if you leave water next to them, do they just like sit and drink the water, or do you have to
You
physically
have to
raise
pour
it to
down
them?
their mouths.
We have to pour it down their
That's-
mouths.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay.
Eventually, they'll pass out and they'll fall asleep. But as soon as they wake up, they just stand up again and start staring.
So when bathroom things need to happen,
It's not good. Luckily, it
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It rained recently, so it's kind of okay right now.
Sure,
But
yeah. Thank you guys for taking care of them.
yeah, they're our friends.
That's actually kind of
they're our friends.
Aw.
Okay. So, you all can kind of keep guard over them, and then we'll come back in like half a day. I'm hoping like half a day. We're also I instructed a couple of my friends to bring some more friends, so you will have backup if things go extra wrong.
I'm coming with you.
No, okay, that's fine. Oh wait, Boneless, can you put Miguel in your bag?
I was thinking the same thing. I think I'm just gonna really unceremoniously stuff my friend's body.
I think the bag of holding you have may not be able to fit a body.
It's very small. It's very
Yeah.
small and gross.
Okay, then we gotta.
I'm just
then
gonna
we're putting-
fireman carry
According to
Miguel's body.
Roll20's rule on this,
What?
according to Roll20,
Mhm.
their the way it's written there, which is usually directly from the book, is a dead humanoid or a piece of a dead humanoid. So you don't need the entire body.
Oh, we're taking the whole body. I'm
For the
sorry.
reincarnate, yeah. For
We're
that
taking the whole
spell.
body.
Berto, are you suggesting
We only
that
need
for
a toe.
your
All I'm
character?
saying, hold on. All I'm saying is, I think Miguel would be cool if he was missing a finger. I think it's cool if he was missing a finger.
Cut off his hand.
Cut off his hand.
Cut off his head.
Here's the problem, guys.
If the
Here's the
rest of
problem.
body goes missing, well, then you reincarnate from that.
He's
He's
I
already
can
not
this
getting
out.
his old body back. He's not,
Oh,
not
that's
attached
true.
to it. He's only had that body for like a week.
It's true. Maybe 2 weeks now.
This is so
Yeah.
transformative for me, Miguel.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Here's a thought.
Now, this could be cool or extremely fucked up. Tell me if this is too far. What if we take out Miguel's eye and put it in Esme's eye socket to keep for safekeeping?
Yuck.
Well, that answered that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It would work. I'm just saying.
I
It's
don't
not
hate
a
this
pocket.
idea. Oh my god, but you could hide stuff in there.
I almost just took whiskey just everywhere.
Don't do
Oh.
that. It's not a pocket. I'm writing that down. I go to cut off one of Miguel's fingers and
Okay.
realize that I don't have any daggers. The rogue does not have any daggers.
I throw you a dagger.
Thank God.
Here you go. bud.
Misty. Sorry, one sec, guys.
Squeekems is looking at you derisively for needing to borrow a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm kind of the weapons guy here.
I open up my, for the first time in a while, I open up my trench coat.
Your black
and there's
duster,
just
yeah.
scimitars. There's a whip that's now covered in blue
Mhm.
blood. There's a bunch of daggers.
It
There's a
smells
bunch of-
horrible. It's gonna get worse. You're gonna have to make con saves if you keep that on you for a day.
I have 2 tridents on my back that are like crossed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
okay,
One being drowned.
yep.
I got it. I'm the weapons guy.
Very good. You guys.
hear Squeekems go, he's just testing.
So you guys have all navigated over to the other side of the hill here. It is very inhospitable to camping. It's not like flat. It's very angular. But, you can leave. They can all sit and hang out here for a little while. But you probably wouldn't want to stay here for too long. Just because it's... or you can try to sleep here if you want.
Does anybody
it-
have move earth? Can we just make a little cove?
Not anymore.
Damn.
I don't know. Can you move Miguel's hands in a way that move earth happens?
I don't think that's how it works. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait.
It'd be sick though.
It's a cantrip. I do have it equipped.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll say if you rework a lot of the terrain here, you can make it palatable enough to sleep on. Very good. Y'all want to get a long rest in? Or is there anything else you want to do before you call it a night?
I think Gawain told the others to meet them at the top of the hill. So I think before they leave, Gawain is gonna leave some sort of like... Oh, no, I don't want to leave him like an arrow pointing where we are.
Mm-hmm.
How far away did we leave them?
I think several hundred feet from the bottom of the hill.
Oh, so they should be up there relatively soon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, then Gawain is gonna wait up there at the top. And when they get there, guide everybody down to where.
Hey, buddy. Hey,
Why?
buddy, come on.
Why
Come
do you
on.
make me come here? It's dangerous
Because
here. It's dangerous
It's more
here.
dangerous where you were. Hey, stop screaming.
And I bring him along.
When will we be back? Syndra not talking. When will we be back in the town where I can? Do
We
something?
actually have to go to a town relatively soon, but unfortunately tomorrow morning we have to go inside a tunnel system. So you guys are gonna stay
Okay.
up here. We've got a few friends up here. You don't happen to know how to speak to animals, do you?
No, I do not.
Okay, that's fine.
Do
That's
any
fine.
magic.
I'll let them know.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys are gonna be hanging out and watching a few of our friends who are
Are
I
they
want to say cursed.
zombies? Are they zombies?
Not zombies. They're just cursed.
Oh.
They're like just staring at the sky. They don't do anything.
It still seems
kinda-
scary.
It's okay. It is, but here's the thing, bud. It's
Okay.
kind of scary that you can get over really quickly because they genuinely do nothing.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess we can just wait here if that's all we gotta do.
Yeah, you just gotta wait here, and then when we get out, we'll go to the village, and we'll do a whole thing. Also, just a heads up, and I need you to stay extremely calm for me, okay? Because if
Who,
you
me?
freak out,
Who, me?
I'm gonna freak out.
Who, me?
I've had a very bad day.
Who, me?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Why am I gonna
Okay.
freak out? Okay.
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 Miguel
Uh-huh.
is temporarily
Uh-huh.
dead. Now that we are planning on bringing him back, we're going to bring him back. Don't freak out. Do not freak out. Stop.
He's just like
Breathe.
holding his breath so he doesn't scream. His face turns blue, and he passes out.
Okay. When he wakes up, it's one of your guys' turn because that was a lot. Okay. And I
Also,
bring them all over.
When they saw the druids just staring at the sky, they also saw a squirrel tipping a tiny little bucket full of water into their mouths.
Mm-hmm.
What's really funny is that is still the least weird thing we've ever seen.
Mhm. Tiny little bucket so that Squeekems can do his fair share of feeding the druids, taking care of them. They can't eat. Is the real issue.
While
We've
we
been putting sap in the
Yeah,
water
it's
so
for
they can
sugar.
at least get some sugar.
get some nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
Gawain wants to once everyone's like settled in, does want to sit down and do like a little meditation sesh for just a little bit.
Sure. All right. Anything else anyone wants to do before you take that long rest? No? All right.
Can we look at the little portal thing? We're still there, right?
I mean, it's on the other side of the hill, but you can go back and check it out if you want.
If we're all over here, I'll just go sleep.
You can go
Actually, Esme, do you have any spells left?
I have all my first level, which is Create or Destroy Water, Healing Word, Tasha's Caustic Brew. I have 2 second level slots. I have all of my 3rd level slots, I have 2 4th level, and 1 5th level.
Any locate object?
No.
That's okay. All right, let's go to bed.
You guys go to bed? And we'll-
Esme, do
yeah?
you have any like protection magic you can cast on us?
you guys are
I'll just
all
take a
asleep,
moat.
and someone keeps
I'll
just
take a
like
moat.
waking up to be like, Esme.
Hey, Esme!
Hey, Esme.
Are you asleep?
I'm sleeping!
Hey,
You-
Esme,
Es-
Esme, wake up. Esme, do you have any chocolate? I'm hungry.
Esme,
Esme,
can we all cuddle?
Esme.
Esme molds Earth into the shape of earplugs.
Poetry. Can we
Poetry.
cuddle?
Oh yeah. Get in here.
Come here, Squeaky.
Oh, it gets in there. I'm tiny again, so it's just a
Mm-hmm.
little guy. Okay.
Alrighty. Very good. Everyone good to go to sleep then? Is anyone taking a watch?
Oh, I'll take the first watch.
Okay,
Sure.
very good. Boneless takes first watch. Squeekems, you want
Actually,
second?
I'll take a watch as well.
All right, and Gawain,
Because
you'll
I want
take
to
third.
bring back Slurp and do my meditation thingy.
Hmm.
Very good. Okay, that means we'll take a break there then. Very good.
Okay.
BRB. Oh, hang on. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. You guys have all just sat down for a lovely, lovely long rest after a traumatic day here at Scarlet Moon Hall. I believe we said Boneless is taking the first watch, Squeekems the second, and Gawain the third. Is that right? Terrific. Let's start with Boneless. Make a perception check.
I went to turn my mic on and I turned my video off. 13.
A 13. You look out into the quiet, dark woods at night, and it's very peaceful. After the horrible day you've had, it's surprisingly chill. Yeah, I got this picture.
That's nice.
But there's still something, I think, perhaps weighing on your mind. Well, there doesn't seem to be any threat of violence. You don't hear any loud stomping of creatures approaching or predators out in these burnt woods. It's just the way that Travis died was, number one, stressful, but number two, there's just something about it that still is like lingering with you. I think it's just as the wind blows through these empty trees, all have been turned largely black and ashen from the wildfire. You hear a voice on the wind. Bonesy. Bonesy. But surely it's just your imagination.
I pretend to ignore it.
Mm-hmm. Nothing else happens. Although you notice it gets a lot hotter. It's getting, like, progressively hotter.
I mean, there is that wildfire off in the distance.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Who's going next? Gawain?
No, Squeekems.
Oh, Squeekems is next. Thank you.
What am I rolling?
Roll a perception check.
24.
24. Incredible. You are observing the forest at night, and you are listening for any type of intruder or anything like that, and you hear something that's awfully far away. So maybe you're not sure. It doesn't sound like it's something dangerous necessarily, but it sounds like someone is walking.
We're in a heavily wooded area, right?
Relatively. I mean, it is heavily wooded, but it's been burnt a lot. So there's still a lot of trees, but they're all like skinny and black. And
I'm gonna climb up one, see if I can get a better view.
Okay. 1 sec here. Interesting. Give me a stealth check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Incredible.
And a total of 31, by the way, if that matters.
Total of 31. Very good. All right. You successfully climb up to a very tall tree to get a good bird's eye view of the land. And you see sort of this weird patch of what looks like darkness out in the woods. And it's very far away. It's like easily 100, maybe 300 feet away.
Darkness or just like a circle of darkness?
It's just like a circle of darkness, yeah.
Okay.
Even amidst the darkness of the night right now.
Darker than the dark.
Darker than the dark, exactly. Some type of almost magical cloud, you might think. But in that, you are able to listen very closely and listen for what you were hearing before while you were at ground level. and just the very sound of like as the shadow moves. It sounds like they're walking through mud.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How far away are these footsteps from me? Like
Easily
as the crow flies.
as the crow flies. Give me a survival check to see.
18.
18. At least 150 feet.
Is there a tree that I can leap to in the direction of that sound to get closer?
Sure. If you want to, how close do you want to get?
I want to get as close as I can while still being able to keep an eye on the camp.
Okay, sure. Well, you can get like maybe 60 feet closer. And what is it you're looking for?
Just to see if I can see what it is any better. Like get a better idea of what
Okay,
that
give me
is.
another perception check then.
26.
26. Interesting. Okay. I think... Give me another stealth check as well, actually. Assuming you don't want to be observed.
Yeah, 22.
22, okay. Hang on. All right. As you get closer, it is still shrouded in this strange, like, it almost looks like magical darkness, something that is obscuring it from being viewed entirely. But you see two distinct figures. One clearly humanoid, and another clearly something else. Both being shrouded in some type of magical darkness.
Does it seem like there is a sphere of darkness around them, or is it they themselves are dark?
Both. This is why it's really hard to like gain any real perspective, because even with dark vision, which I assume you have as a squirrel, I don't know. Squirrels are nocturnal, right? Some of them.
I mean, they're what is
Diurnal?
it? Yeah, where they're awake
Corpuscular.
at some point of the day and also at night.
Yes. Yeah, even then, it's just like there's no contrast, to whatever this is, because it's darkness on top of darkness. And all you can hear is, because it is very slowly moving in the direction of the camp, as if something is walking through mud.
How far away from the base of the tree that I'm on are they right now?
Right now, probably still about 200 feet.
Okay, I'm going to go down to the base of this tree
Mm-hmm.
and basically I'm going to put myself between that, as centered on between them and the camp as possible, and just kind of like dig in, but still stay hiding, and just track where they're going. And I want to kind of like wait to see if they continue coming toward the camp, or does it seem like they're going somewhere else?
Got it. Okay. I'll let your prior perception check stand. As you get lower to the ground, you keep an eye on where you saw them, and it's hard to see them through all the trees, of course, but you know where they are, so you're kind of listening very
But I can still
carefully.
hear them, right?
Yeah, exactly. Listening very carefully, and again, you just have exceptional hearing. Like any normal person would probably not be able to notice this, or just think of it as like the sound of like leaves moving in the wind. But you hear it getting a little bit closer, but then it stops. You can't quite tell the distance when it stops, but it just kind of stands there. And then turns around and starts walking away.
Can I do an insight check as to maybe it's some sort of guard doing their rounds? Like maybe it's a cultist?
I'll tell you, there's not a lot of information you could get from this, but I will let you do an insight check to find out something.
Not 20.
Fuck me.
And it's on D&D Beyond.
I fucking hate it when I do that. Oh, fucking. Shitballs. I mean, okay. I was going to say no. I was going to tell you not to roll it because I'm like, there's no way you could possibly know anything. And I was like, oh, maybe if he rolls really well, I can tell him something. But like, oh, Jesus. Okay. The vibe.
Dice Christ has a story to tell.
It's true, it does, and I cannot deny it. So I'm going to tell you as much as you could possibly know from watching, again, this big, blurry shadow move closer and then further away from your campsite here. It's two distinct things. Two distinct creatures of some kind. One humanoid, one more some other shape. Couldn't quite tell, even with your really good squirrel eyes. But the vibe you get from just like its motion, its pace, how it stands and where it stands, it definitely doesn't seem violent. It seems, in fact, like almost the opposite. Like, number one, it's very much aware of your camp, although it didn't seem to clock you exactly, from what you could tell. And it only got to a certain distance away before turning around. Which I think, like, there's not a lot to, like... There's anything that you would guess from that would be a huge logical leap, but just something about it tells you that, like, it wasn't there to hurt you or hurt anyone that you were with. More so, it wanted to get closer, but couldn't for some reason. And in fact, perhaps there was a sense of longing and how long it stood there before turning away.
I'm gonna run towards it until I'm about like 20 yards away from it.
Okay. Give me another stealth check. Fucking what? What the hell was that? What the hell was that? You're shitting my dick. Oh my god. Fuck me. Fuck me running. Okay. Fine. You get to 20 feet away from it, and somehow it does not see you. You see, again, two creatures walking very slowly away from you. Again, shrouded in darkness. You can't see any details of their bodies, but it looks to be one rather sort of like amorphous, almost like maybe jellyfish-like creature. Something that is able to like expand and like move its body in different sort of like more liquid than solid ways. Almost like a
cube shaped?
Huh?
Is it cube shaped?
It's more balloon shaped.
Okay.
It's more of like a big round thing attached to the back of the humanoid here. And whatever the humanoid is very tall and strong, very heavy, like solid, well built. Looks like a masculine figure. but they're head down, walking away from the camp. And they look, I think you can finally tell where that sound is coming from. That they are drenched with water. Just like somehow, like, it is so arid and hot here, and the floor is like covered with ash, but somehow they are just constantly like exuding water, it seems.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll a raw d20 here. And if I get below 10, I'm gonna do something stupid.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 17.
All right.
Can I still see the camp from here?
No, you're pretty far away now.
I'm gonna go back to camp.
All right, you go back to camp. I'll let that nat 20 stand. And you return. And I believe Gawain is the last person.
I described to Gawain in detail what I fucking saw before we trade watch.
So they're exuding water and they like wanted to come here?
I know. It makes no sense.
I'm gonna let you in on something here, my little friend. This shit happens all the time with us. Like, all the time. And I have about this much self-control before I go find that little thing. Right now.
I'm wanting to. But
That's the part. Okay. How long ago did you see him?
I don't know, Ace.
You come back to camp before the next shift. Hang on a second. Say like probably 40 minutes.
Okay. Gawain is gonna find like a high vantage point where I can still see the encampment, but look in the direction of where Squeekems was talking about, because I just want to keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
But I want to use the time. I want to bring back Slurp. Take 10 minutes to bring back Slurp.
Totally.
I want a little bit of time to sit and like pray to Jormungandr to be like, are you trying to send me somebody? Because there's something that's exuding water that's coming towards me. Also, Ace, just a point of clarification.
Yeah.
I still don't have a shadow, right?
Yep, correct.
Gawain's like, okay, is something trying to get back to me? Is this not to do with me at all? Like, what's going on here? Because, like, this is a very hot place and they're exuding water. I just am making some mental leaps here. I could really use some point of clarification. Also, I know last time we talked, I was very pushy on the power thing. But I just want to let you know that I am currently in the morning going to be going into the fire cult to pretty much eliminate anyone who is remaining there. So any little extra oomph you can give me would be so greatly appreciated.
Okay. First thing, do you want to make a perception check as part of your watch?
Yes. Oh, that's a 7. Oh, I'm a little distracted.
Yeah, you're just like, you've had a big day, and like there's a lot of shit on your mind, especially after what Squeekems saw. You don't know what to make of all that, other than that, like, who knows what it could be. Or even if it has anything to do with you, but it's hard to say. But yes, that makes sense that you like would kind of, you're checking around, you're making sure nothing like, is in your tent or in your camp area, but beyond that, I think your scope is pretty limited. So you're calling out to Jormungandr as you sleep. Give me a religion check.
It's a 9.
It's a 9. You reach out. You extend your awareness across this hillside, finding no trace of water, no trace of any connection to Jormungandr, unfortunately. But you reach out for answers. You're asking, give me a question. You sort of like brought up a lot of things. Tell me one. What's a question that Gawain would want answered?
Is it like I get a question answered, or can I like
You get to ask a question.
request more power?
That it would be either or. It'd be either like you can
Okay.
ask for a gift or ask for information.
I think in this moment, Gawain is gonna ask for a gift.
Okay. With the promise of defeating.
Going in and
Yeah.
defeating whoever is down there.
Okay. In that case, give me a persuasion check.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Okay. That is a 22.
22. With your offering of doing the bidding of your patron, Jormungandr, you feel a cool, salty breeze wash over you. And very slowly, a little bit more power is infused into you. What level are you at right now?
5.
You go up to 6.
Okay. Okay. Slowly but surely. I got 2 new abilities. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I think you get the suspicion that you might have been able to... That this interaction was a bit stunted by your last one.
Gotcha.
And I think that's all that happens. Also, make sure you, I think, spend the gold in order to cast Find Familiar, which you haven't really been doing. Requires, I believe, 10 gold pieces worth of incense, which I did not realize until recently.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing component stuff unless it was big things.
Well, if it's consumed, it counts. Like if it's gold that is consumed. That's my usual rule. Any little thing, if it's like, a fingernail or like a pinch of dust that is consumed, I don't care. I assume you'll have that. But if it's in something that has a gold value that is also consumed, then I would like you to do that.
I don't have incense, so I don't get slurped back.
No,
then.
for that you can just deduct the gold.
Oh.
For that one, I'm saying, yeah.
Okay. I now have 0 gold.
If you look through Miguel's pockets, you might find 50 gold.
I have 50 gold.
From Miguel's corpse.
Let me deduct that so I can look for it later.
Yeah, of course.
Actually, you can find 55.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, if you guys had a full 1,000 in gold, like in cash, I would have probably let you cast the resurrection. Or what is it? Is it resurrection? Reincarnation. Thank you. They're all R words, and I never remember them. I probably would have let you cast it, but it's like if it's a combination of items and that, I think it's a little more. You gotta do something there. Gotta go on a mission.
You can remember it because like reincarnation is like because he's in a different body. Like he would be like reincarnated as a rock or like a tree or like.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Very good. But it is a new day. You get through another night, but as you all wake up, it is too hot. Everyone is immediately sweaty as soon as you wake up.
I don't like this.
And I need
Ugh.
Poetry
everyone
takes his shirt off.
takes his shirt off.
So does Boneless.
Incredible.
So does Gawain.
No, put it back on.
Two really ripped adults, one with boobs, one that is blue, just flexing and glistening in the sun. But I need both of you, or in fact everyone, to make a Constitution saving throw.
18 for Boneless.
13 for Gawain.
16 for Squeekems.
14 for Esme.
9.
Ooh, okay. If you got a 13 or below, I think it was only poetry then.
I got a 13.
You got a 13. Okay, so you're good. So I think poetry is the only one, unfortunately, that fails this. Poetry, as you... Oh, no, but you're resistant to heat, aren't you?
I'm resistant to fire, yeah.
To fire. I'm going to give you advantage then. That's what we'll say. I think that's fair.
Oh, so just roll it again.
Yeah, just roll it again.
Yeah, that one's a 3, so...
Even worse, I'm so sorry, poetry. In your sleep, you were sweating so much you did not realize how hot it was getting. You suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
Ew.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. So you're going to have disadvantage on ability checks, I believe. Is that right? Does it say it there?
Yes, it's ability checks.
Indeed. And you all, seeing how much poetry is affected by this heat, realize you guys narrowly avoided a similar fate of being overheated, and you see that this heat wave is affecting the entire area here.
I wonder if that wildfire moved, guys.
I think the little portal that's appearing above our heads is getting a bit more annoyed.
Oh, I wonder if it's hot. Let's go check the portal. Yeah.
I think we gotta go kill some bitches. I'm gonna be real. I think we gotta go kill some bitches.
Oh, bitches.
Okay.
Wait, the bad word. Don't use that word.
Bitches.
Wait, no.
All right, you guys are awake. It's a new day. Nothing attacked you in the night. What do you want to do?
Let's go check that portal. Let's go back and check on the portal in Hamnal and Ragnad.
Terrific. The Commandant and Ragnar are over there with you. They
Oh,
moved.
that's right.
Yeah, over to
Yeah,
where
we
you...
stored them in the tiny tunnel that we found last time.
Right, let's grab them.
You want to bring them back over to the other side?
They should just kind of stay with us, I think.
Okay, sure.
No, we're going in. I thought we were going inside.
Oh, you want to... I think I want to check on the portal really quick. Let me do that
Okay.
really quick. I'll
Well, we
just
can leave the
over-
pets with them, so we can just go check on the portal, leave them down here.
Yeah, let me go check the portal really quick and see if that's where the heat's coming from.
Okay. You go check the portal. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Oof. 7.
7. It's not coming from that little tiny hole that Travis made. But you look up in the sky and see that the rift of flame is even bigger and brighter.
Okay. Hooray! And it hasn't changed. The rift hasn't changed at all.
The one that Travis left? No, it's just the same.
Okay, sick.
Maybe imperceptibly larger. Again, you only barely
Sure.
notice that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll scoot back to my friends and let them know that it has nothing to do with the portal.
Terrific. You do so.
All right, friends, we going through the tunnel?
I think we have to address this.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, you guys going down into the Temple of Eternal Flame?
Yeah.
Very good. You guys head out. You're leaving Luther and the 2 druids all up at the top.
I'm gonna ritual cast Speak with Animals and just fully debrief every animal present.
Be like, look, we're going down in the tunnels. We shouldn't be gone more than half a day. Now, that little kobold guy, he's jumpy. You gotta be real careful with him. Be gentle. Be nice. He's a little creeped out. Now, the halfling friend that's with him, he is kind of just like this grumpy little dude. He's cool. Be nice to him too. But no, you're all in this together. And I look at all of them just like, you guys are with us. We're here to protect you all, but we gotta step away for 2 seconds to make that thing go away.
And I point at the rift up in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
So, keep each other safe. I know it's gonna be hard for some of you to understand others. Do your best. You got this. Cool? Any questions?
No?
Okay, perfect. All right. Well, I'm gonna go with them. Anything you want me to tell any of them before we leave?
No? Just come back soon?
We will. Okay, bye.
And I turn around.
Nice. All right.
Also, I've told everybody about what I saw the night before.
Did you? Do you want to?
Yeah, like basically when we wake up, as we're getting ready, I like tell everybody.
Oh, okay. So you said the figure had something on his back?
Yeah, and he was very wet. He was very wet.
Well, the only wet thing that's ever been on anybody's back that's been like associated with us was my like water weird. So I have to wonder if that has anything to do with that.
You said that it looked like it was made of darkness? Because I lost my shadow a while back.
Oh,
Last time I
right.
saw it, my shadow was a giant blob.
And you've had 2 shadows, right?
Could
You
it
had
be
2
my
shadow
change-
creatures?
3 shadows. I've had 3 shadow,
shadow
creatures.
Could it be my changeling brother? He like followed us invisible for a minute as well.
That's
Well,
right.
why would he have not been able to come talk to us? Like Squeekems was saying that they started
Although
to get
he
close.
didn't initially, like he like hid from us for a while.
You guys have a
before.
strained relationship anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's like my stepbrother that I have met that one time.
Just
Oh
like,
man,
like,
that siblings are hard.
tight.
Mm-hmm.
Is he lumpy and wet though?
I don't remember as January.
Esme, make a history check with advantage to remember if your stepbrother is lumpy and wet.
He was kind of handsome, right? Isn't he?
Yeah. Is that a
21.
21?
I remember very well.
A Bowie-esque
What he looks
handsomeness, certainly. Very pitch. I was gonna say pitch pale. I don't think that's a thing, but pale.
What era of Bowie?
The younger one,
What Bowie
Okay.
era?
the one where he still had like Beatles hair.
He's a musician, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was his dad.
Ah, Milk and Peppers Bowie. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. I went to the museum. But the other thing you remember, Esme, I think, because it was also like almost the same night that you met your brother, Jareth the Lesser. That you also, I think you were on watch and noticed something else very strange that you found far away from the encampment. Do you remember?
I don't know.
You found some very wet footprints.
Oh shit!
Do you remember?
Vaguely. I think I had partially assumed it was raining or something, but apparently not.
How long ago was that?
That
I
was
don't know.
at this
in game
point.
time. It was a while ago, though.
That was when you were still on your way to Riverguard Keep. So probably like 6 days ago now.
So something wet
Is
has been
following us, but can't get to us, and had to turn around when it got too close.
Was that? Have we been back to Red Larch since then?
No.
So it's been since we left Red Larch. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. On your way from Red Larch to Riverguard Keep, that's when you noticed these wet footprints.
Okay.
Gawain is actually gonna go up to Dirt and Ernie before my speak with animal goes away and go,
Hey guys,
Hey,
I have a request.
Uh-huh.
Somebody wet has been following us for
Okay.
a long time.
Yeah, all right.
They're wet and they have like something coming out of their backs.
All right.
I don't know if it's only at night that they're traveling or what,
Mm.
but could y'all do just like a pass over the area and just kind of like keep an eye out for anyone overly wet?
Yeah, I guess so. We'll just look around for someone wet.
Someone very, very wet. Don't
Very wet.
engage with them, obviously. Just let
Okay.
us know where they are.
Just a wet.
And when we come out, we'll go on an adventure and take a
Alright,
look at our
alright.
wet.
Sure,
In
okay.
addition to looking for someone who's wet, just look for like wet on the ground or wet footprints.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay. Appreciate it.
We're gonna do that.
Well-
Me and Ernie are gonna go do that. It's like,
Also,
all right.
I went hunting this morning. Here's some ferrets, and I like toss some ferrets.
They both go crazy, ripping apart those ferrets.
I toss another one to Exxon. I toss another one to.
No.
Exxon,
Exxon only eats oil.
he catches it in his mouth and goes, bleh.
I coated it in oil. I
He
know this.
licks all the oil off.
There you go.
See? It makes it so he savors it. It doesn't just consume it all.
It's clever. It is clever. Very
Oh, it's like a mat for cats.
or like a
Yeah.
Kong for dogs.
There you go.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Spreads it out so he has to take his time.
Exactly.
It's a lick mat.
Mhm. Very good. Anything else you guys want to do before you head down?
Sorry, I just don't remember. Are Comnal and Ragnad there? Are we taking them with us?
I don't think so.
Okay, we're gonna leave them up
We
here
might
with
get
the
him
animals,
killed
right?
if we bring
Okay,
him with
that's
us.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
And I
I'm gonna-
debriefed the animals. The animals are all gonna protect them
Oh, and they
All-
can talk to the animals, right?
when they come back. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, because I was gonna leave a note on them, but that's fine. That's great.
Also, actually, I mean, it's kind of nice that Fakusin is big, so he can kind of block them. But it's also this whole mountain is kind of foggy, so that kind of, will
Well,
keep 'em
maybe
hidden.
let's put them on top of Fakusin, and if something were to happen, Fakusin can start to like move away.
Okay, I relay that to all of them.
Just be like, hey guys, okay, here's the plan. If something starts to come towards you, you are to load up all of these people onto the back of Fakusin and take off. Understood?
I think Dirt probably is the leader here. All of a sudden, it's like, yeah, okay, I could do that.
You got it. Thanks, buddy.
Sure. We're gonna go and look for that thing now.
Okay, appreciate it. All
Sure.
right, you guys have fun. We're gonna go kill some people. Bye.
Alrighty.
And then I also yell as I'm leaving.
Linus, dude,
yeah,
they're gonna protect you.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be
Just
here.
talk to him.
when
Hey,
we
buddy,
come back, we'll take you home.
we will
Okay.
take you home.
I just
okay?
really want to go home. I
You
can't.
just gotta
No,
be
honey.
you gotta be brave for us for just a little bit longer.
Just a
okay?
little. Okay, I can
Just a
do
little.
it. I can do it. Yeah.
Also,
Poor lad.
if it helps,
Gawain is gonna pull his brother's trident from his back
Mm-hmm.
and is gonna walk it over, hand it to Linus, and go, "Look,
this was my big brother's, and he always used it to protect me. So now it's gonna protect you.
Aww. Says, give me I think persuasion check.
With advantage,
Can
because
I-
it's
can I
heartfelt.
Can I help by like petting?
Sure.
Him
Yeah.
lightly on
Fine.
the head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, a 4 and a 6, so that's a 9.
A 9. He's like, he's still like shaking terribly, but he grips the trident so tight and holds it to his chest. Okay. It clearly does help a little bit. Like he's not arguing with you anymore, but he's still very scared. And
Okay.
you guys descend into the temple. One sec. Ah, shit. There we go. Dungeon sounds. Down this familiar path, it's a long way into the earth. What do you guys want to do when you get down here? Do you know, where exactly are you going? I'm going to use Esme as a representation for the gang.
I'm gonna start looking for any kind of signs of those footprints that I saw before.
Also, as like a tertiary thing that Gawain is doing is keeping an eye out for like oils and such. Like if I
Okay.
find any fancy oils down here.
You want to just... I'm sorry, I'm having a technical difficulty. What'd you say?
Me or Alex, sorry.
Either, both of you.
So I said that I want to keep an eye out for any sign of like those footprints that I saw before, and Alex said that he wants to look for any kind of fancy oils.
Got
so that
you.
you
Okay.
don't have to buy them, you know.
Terrific. And you are
Thank you, Mary.
walking along. Give me all right, then I'll say Mary or Boneless, give me a investigation check with advantage.
Okay.
Can I help Mary? I would like to turn on my eye again.
Totally.
And look for invisible creatures.
Extra advantage?
No extra advantage, but you will also see invisible stuff here.
I only got a 10, so if somebody else wants to, I have shit investigation. Bonus is terrible.
With advantage, you got a 10?
Yes.
Got you.
So if somebody else wants to check her out.
What is it? Investigation?
I've got a +6.
Oh, you
I
are a
rolled a
squirrel.
3.
Yeah.
I got a 17.
I'll describe in detail what the footprints look like and hope that somebody can help me out.
All right, Squeekems, you got a 17 investigation?
I got a 19.
Or 19 for Esme?
No, and Squeekems also got a 19.
I got a 17. I got the 17.
Okay, very good. You all look around down here, and there is so much just like debris and stuff, and a lot of footprints actually. A lot of heavy stuff has come through here relatively recently, it seems. There's like scratch marks on the floor of something really heavy being moved. And then like footprints as if like a whole caravan of people came through this tunnel. But unfortunately, the specific trail that you were following yesterday has since disappeared. The lingering magic that Esme was able to see just has faded since then, and the footprints themselves are really hard to track at this point. But you're down here. You've been through here before. Is there a specific place you want to go to or to explore? Or do you want to go just room by room?
Well, gang, here's the thing I'm worried about. It got real hot kind of out of nowhere last night. And I don't think that was the weather.
Mm-mm.
I think we should go down to the Fane.
I was just thinking that. Well,
I think we should just go right there.
yeah, I agree.
Oh wait,
Onward.
Ace, was there a room that we went through that had any sort of like a infirmary of any sorts?
An infirmary? No.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah. Let me see here. 1 second. do this. So I just have to fix something on my computer. There we go. That should do it. Ah. All right. So in that case, you want to go back to the little elevator that you saw before that took you down to... All right, terrific. Let's have everyone give me a perception check along your way just to see if you notice anything, any of the oils or unguents or anything like that that you were looking for.
That is a 16 for Gawain and Slurp.
29.
Hell yeah.
15 for
29.
Boneless.
Very good. So, anyone that gets above a 14 notices that this place has been cleared out. Like, a lot of, like, bodies were kind of just thrown out of the way. Like, it wasn't somebody literally cleaned it up. But everything else that was here, a lot of it has been taken. Things like that you guys saw, but, like, didn't really seem a lot of use to you. Just books and other, like scrap metal and tools and other things like that were here are now no longer. And with a 29 Squeekems, you realize that I think this is, you know, if you didn't already know, this is where those people went when they came through. If you recall, when they came through the tower. And likely took a lot of stuff, specifically from this area.
Did I maybe, I don't know, stealthily follow them in and see where they went and stored the stuff?
Nope. They did not take anything in with them. They took a lot of things out.
Oh, I misunderstood that then. I thought they took things into the... Okay.
Yes, indeed. That is what happened there. Dang, my Photoshop is just very sad with me right now. You guys make it over to this thing here, this elevator with the big floating stone in the center of this column that descends down towards this fiery light. And even as you get closer, it feels hotter and hotter. However, you do not see the stone floating there at this time.
Can we peek in? Does it look above or below us?
You can give me a perception check.
I would also like to check that.
Sure.
13 for Boneless.
13 for Gawain and Slurp.
Woo! Anyone else? Rolling? Up to you.
So a new perception, or was it the same as the previous? Sorry.
Okay, you can use your previous one, I suppose. Yeah, you do not see it in either direction. It's likely if it doesn't seem like there's anywhere for it to go above you, really. But if it were below, you probably wouldn't be able to see it. It would probably be too far away.
What's above us?
Ceiling.
In the tube, sorry.
In the tube, it's ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we could just belay down. We've all got lots
Anybody
of
have
rope,
feather
right?
fall?
Hmm?
Anybody have feather fall? Can we just jump?
Oh, wait a minute.
I can jump.
I do. I have feather fall.
You really?
I do. I have that one level in sorcerer.
The one sword that's coming in handy. I'll also let anyone that has been to this floating platform thing before give me a history check.
I don't remember the words. I was just desperately looking through my notes to find the
Uh-huh.
word.
Code.
I got an 11.
15.
There was some way of operating this thing.
Nat 20 for Gawain.
Thank
Nat 20
God.
for Gawain. Shockingly, Gawain is the only one that remembers.
And I'm the one that
words.
didn't even use it. I
Did not
fucking
use it.
flew the last time.
Exactly. Flew straight down to catch up after everyone left you up here to poop. If you remember the words that you heard and that I believe the Afriti told you to control this stone platform were, excuse me, ash and ember. Ash to go down, ember to go up.
Gawain says Ember.
You feel heat rushing out from down below. The walls vibrate a little bit as very, very slowly you see the stone platform ascending from down below until it reaches the little bridge that you guys are standing on waiting for it.
And there's no one on it?
No one on it.
Okay. I hop on.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's get going.
All right. You guys say...
And I say Ash.
You guys float all the way down until you
Where's
arrive back in a similar place, although not quite the one you perhaps were hoping for. This is the Fane of the Eye. You look out and you can recognize a similar terrain, a similar type of stonework. But there is more tunnel that goes down beneath you, if you'd like to continue.
Were we not told the keyword to go farther down? Or is it just the two?
I don't think you were told a keyword to go farther down. It's only up or down.
I just say Ash again. Or actually, before I do, I look at everybody. Okay, farther down.
Further down.
Okay.
Yeah, further
I
down.
say Ash.
You say Ash as you descend downward into the fire node, the place you have seen and been very briefly. As you passed through the Fane of the Eye, stopping only briefly, you notice a little gong that is situated on the crosswalk that would bring people from the normal walkway of this dungeon over to the floating stone pedestal that you are standing on. You float right past it as you feel the heat and the warmth and brightness get hotter and hotter and hotter until you arrive down in this pit of lava, and you see a familiar face waiting for you. I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
That
My
is
God.
a 4. Because
16.
I've been rolling garbage all day.
9 for Esme.
All right, one sec. Let me see. My Photoshop can handle this one.
I got a 15 for Boneless.
Okay, very good. And it probably isn't the familiar face that you were hoping to see. It is the giant that you fought last time you were here.
We should have killed him.
Let's go. I may
What
be
are you
weaker
doing
than I
back
was
here?
before.
You should be
We're
gone.
back, baby.
Somebody stole something from us and we're coming back for it.
Fuck that. Get out of here. I will.
No.
Damn it.
No.
That usually works.
Well, we
Stop
ain't
it.
normal people.
Okay. I will kill you then. That is fine. All right. Start with Squeekems. What do you get?
16.
16. And Boneless, what do you get?
15.
15. Very good. Poetry, what do you get?
I got a 12.
12. Very good. Esme?
9.
9. And Gawain?
4.
4. Wow.
I make it a point to go last every time.
Consistently, yeah.
Consistently last, yes.
Very good. Okay.
I like to go right before going.
Yeah.
Good. Because you shall. As I find the right thing. I'm sorry.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just occurring to me that Esme and I haven't had a back-to-back fight in a while.
That's true. That only happened like once.
I thought it happened twice.
Oh, maybe.
Where it was just the two of us versus a horde of people for some reason.
Oh, yeah. I may be thinking of a different one. Terrific. Let's see. Ooh, that's interesting. Sorry, my computer's just getting very slow now, so I'm a little slow to do all this stuff.
I feel like that was like Earth Cold. That was like so long ago.
That was... Wasn't there another one, though? There was.
We like team up with our powers like fairly often.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have Hunger of the Dar anymore. So
Says you.
I have not witnessed it.
That's because I've been better about using it, because every time I do, it hinders the rest of the party.
Yeah, it does. It's that's often
It knocks
how
out
it
a
happens.
huge portion of the playfield.
It's intense. It's a lot.
It's a lot
It
going
is
on.
a lot.
Alrighty. You guys, I'm going to pop you in right here. We get the pre-scenes. We go right there. Oh, no, that ain't it. Why is Fakusin? Fakusin, get out of here. That ain't it.
Nah, leave him. He's gonna squish the giant.
Got no pals here. Just PCs. Where'd everybody go? Hang on.
We're already in the Fane.
I think Kirby might have taken the dog outside. The back door open.
Uh-oh.
Well, let's hope it's Kirby.
Yeah, I'm here. The dog wanted to go out.
Yeah, see?
You knew.
Called it.
Well,
I said it in the chat. Come on.
I did not open that. I can
You
prove
did.
it to you.
You did.
but
I have a whole
I'll take a screenshot.
screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to remove Miguel and replace him with Squeekems.
Wow. Rude.
I know, I'm so sorry. As you guys are lowered down on the floating pedestal, this guy sees you coming, and as you recall from last time, he touches his hand to a glowing golden plate on the wall. And you see lava very slowly raises around the footsteps that would take you over to land, solid ground. Let's see. Boop.
Do you ever come up with new tricks?
I have no tricks. I fight.
This is a trick.
This is not a trick.
If you were fighting us, you wouldn't remove terrain.
That is part of battle. Have you never fought anyone before? You never pushed someone off a cliff? It's part of it.
No, I stab him through the face.
Yeah, so do I. Then
Like
I
a
pushed them off
man.
a cliff. Oh, I'm gonna assault my masculinity now? What a little prick.
Absolutely.
That is a sexist. You're a gross
I'm
little
12.
boy. Someone hit him. No, oh no, I will do it. I will hit him.
Oh, so now you're hitting
I can
children?
make it
Look
back.
at you.
Yes, I hit
Big,
little
strong guy.
misogynist boys. That is what I do.
Well,
I like him.
Very good. All right, first to act. We're gonna just do this one round of combat and then we'll wrap up probably. First to act is Squeekems. Oh, and I got the wrong picture. That's right. I'll get your other picture
Okay.
one sec.
All right.
But you can tell me what you want to do.
I'm gonna jump at his face.
Okay. With your incredible leap, let's see. This is pretty far though. 10.
Oh, sorry. I thought he was right there with us. But that's
Not-
actually Gawain.
Yes, no, that's Gawain. Is this little guy?
I'm a giant.
Okay.
Did somebody throw him
I've only
over?
got a speed of 30.
I will.
So,
I
I
have
don't
given
think
you
we're-
a huge leap.
Okay.
But I think it can still only take you about 30 feet. And I think this is beyond that.
Yeah.
10, 20, 30. Yeah, it's a bit too much.
And
I'll give you two options. You can make an athletics check. And if you beat a I think it's got to be a 15.
do any of you think you can throw me that far?
That's what I was wondering. I'd use my help action if I could huck him.
I'd love to
I will
yeet you.
hold my action for someone to throw me on their turn.
You can
I got
grab
your
onto
back.
my foot and I'll like karate kick you over there.
Love to see it. Yes, if someone would like to, I'll let someone give up their reaction to hurl Squeekems.
I would do
What
it.
would one roll for hurl?
I think it would be an athletics check with advantage. Because
Oh, if you
Squeekems is
have a-
leaping.
I have a +6. What do you have?
A +2. That's all you.
I got you, bro.
Quarterback
I
over
will.
here.
I will give up my reaction. I love
Tight
this.
spiral.
Full
Tight,
spiral.
tight spiral. Come on, let's do it. Here we go.
Okay.
Now,
Here we go.
I can't hurt myself from falling, so just
you-
like give me a good 45-degree arc, and I'll control
you.
my
You'll be
landing.
good. But
Someone's
you
gonna
can
wind
hurt
back.
yourself from lava. So if you fuck this up, you will land in lava.
I'm trying to avoid falling short, though not.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I'm saying. A good 45-degree
Mm-hmm.
optimal ballistic.
Okay, if you're throwing him, it's gonna be a bit harder, but you can roll for
Okay.
it. Go ahead.
I wish I could roll physical dice.
I think this is an
Good roll.
18 to chuck
You
him.
said with advantage or without?
With
Sorry.
advantage. Got to get an
Okay, great.
18.
Here we go. 19.
Hey.
19, yes. Squeekems is not going in the lava today. Boneless. Squeekems, you fly through the air. The heat of the lava almost kind of like buffeting your little stretchy arm fabric. Arm fabric? No, that's stuff. You know how like when flying squirrels, they just
Your
have that
flesh.
skin.
Yeah, arm fabric.
Yeah, their flaps that they have.
You have a bit of a flap, which is how they can control their terminal velocity, and you know, any squirrel that is still alive
Yeah,
and can move will not die from a fall.
very good.
Like literally any squirrel.
Exactly.
It's insane.
As you are flying in, you have been sufficiently chucked across this area. This guy's gonna wind up and try and slice through you like a baseball bat. Give me a dexterity.
It's my turn, isn't it?
Huh? But you are flying through the air. He's gonna try and slash you as you're coming in.
Oh, okay.
So just give me a dex save. A what? 9. Oh no! All I needed was an 11 here.
Hold on. Does inspiration stay with a character? Or
It stays with the player.
Okay,
I rule
the
that.
inspiration I had on Miguel,
Yeah, you want to use that? I think that's fair.
and roll that again. Oh, okay, much better.
Okay.
24.
Oh my god, way better than you needed. All you have to do, he's swinging a huge sword like a baseball bat trying to slice you through the air, and you're a tiny little squirrel. You just tuck and roll, you like cannonball up, land on the rocks. Let me roll actually to see where you land. Actually, with a 24, you can control where you land. You want to be behind him or in front of him?
Face?
Huh?
Can I land on his face?
You want to land on his face? You can land on his face.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, you... Stupid rat!
I'm gonna stab. I'm gonna try to stab him in the eyes.
Try and stab him in the eyes. Roll to get him.
Oh crap! Hold on. I did not swap. I saw short bow and thought it was short sword, and I thought I had already swapped my equipment. So I am sorry. Let me just grab a short sword real quick.
That's okay. It should just be your dex plus proficiency if you want to.
No, it's in there. Okay. Oof, 14 to hit.
14 is not gonna hit. You as you hit him, you feel this hard metal. He is covered like neck down in heavy plate mail. Beautiful black metal workmanship. But you get you're trying to stab in different places, but you cannot get through his tough armor. That's only one attack. Do you have more than one?
No, I mean I can do another attack with a bonus action, but I'd like to actually take my bonus. I've had enough luck today. I'd like to take my bonus action, disengage, and can I cling on between his shoulder blades and count that as a disengagement?
Cling onto his shoulder. No, you gotta leave. You gotta leave his space to disengage.
Not disengage. Oh god, what is it?
Dodge.
Yes, dodge. Where they get a disadvantage to hit me.
I don't think you can do that as a bonus action. I think it's dash, disengage, or hide.
No, I have a feat for that.
Oh, you have a feat for that. What is it?
Yes.
Guess?
No, yes, I have a feat for that.
What's it called?
It's cutting action.
Cunning action? Wait, what? Cunning action is the rogue thing.
I'm a rogue.
Well, I know, but does it... I thought the rogue thing does not allow dodge.
Oh, no, you're right. It's only dash, disengage, or hide.
Exactly,
okay,
yes.
So I will disengage, jump off him, and get just 15 feet away.
Okay. Let's see. What's his... All right, yes, I'll let you run. You want to go this way? Past him into the thing? Okay, cool.
Actually, can I get, just into that shadow?
To the right?
Oh, no, 15, because I want to be... If he doesn't come after me, I want to be able to get back at him, so 15 feet.
Okay, yeah, that's right there. 10 and then 5, yep. Very good. And you can see a bit more of the tunnel over here. The only thing that's interesting over here is that right behind him, he has a huge pile of rocks ready to go. And you'll see what for very soon, if you don't recall from last time. That is going to be Boneless.
Alrighty, so he's already hit the gold thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I would love to also hit the gold thing with an arrow. Can I make a quick, maybe history check to see if it has to be a hand on it?
If you want to use your bonus action, yeah, I'll let you do that. I'll do it with disadvantage without using any action. I think that's fair.
Without using any?
You don't have to use any action if you do the history check
Fair.
with advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
I'll do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see you go.
Mhm.
Okay, let me...
If you get a 10, I'll tell you.
I got a 13.
A 13. It seems like it is hand-shaped, whatever it is that is over there.
Right.
So
Okay.
it probably has to be a hand.
Shitballs. Okay. Well, we're just gonna try and hit this guy with my short bow then.
All right, roll to get him.
22 to hit.
22, that's going to get him. Roll your damage.
Salad. And my friend's on him, right?
Not anymore.
That's right.
Yeah.
Where is he?
He's 15 feet away.
Son of a bitch. Oh, but
Yeah.
he hasn't gone yet, right? This guy hasn't
This
gone
guy's
yet.
not gone yet. You're an assassin.
Yeah.
That's right. So you
All
can
right,
first you can roll again to see if you crit, but
First is a... You're right. I got a 26. I got a 19.
ooh, so close. Not quite.
All right. First damage was a 7.
Mm-hmm.
And 7 plus 13 is 20.
Dirty 20. You find you're watching this guy carefully as he's like, oh my god, trying to slamming on his armor to try and pull Squeekems off of himself. You're seeing every joint, every little place where his armor breaks, and you can see his sort of dark brown skin underneath his armor. And you level an arrow perfectly into his elbow. He goes, ow! Fuck! You know what? No rocks. I'm swimming over there.
Shit.
That stung him pretty good, but you know, it still just looks like he tweaked his elbow.
Can I say something really quick in Thieves' Cant?
Yeah.
Hand-shaped thing! Hit the hand-shaped thing!
Ham-shaped thing?
Hand!
Ham.
Hand.
It's a ham.
It's a pig! It's
Rum ham.
pig-shaped
Rum
thing.
ham!
Rum ham!
Hmm.
Is it back by the rocks?
It's this little yellow thing on the wall here.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that. I was here, but I don't remember what that is.
Mm-hmm. It is the
It's
thing
gonna-
they
it's
use
gonna make the-
Well, that makes it
raise
easier
or
to
lower the
like, not know
lava.
what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, right. Okay.
The lava is still up. I'm just using this so we can see where the squares are. You have a bonus action, Boneless.
I do. I had an idea, but I don't think I can actually do it now that I'm thinking more about it. I'm just on a tiny platform, right?
Pretty much. I was gonna say I don't know how.
What's above me?
Above you is the shaft, the huge round shaft that the platform's lowered down from.
Yeah. If I like starfish it, is it? Could I?
Oh no, it's
Is it people shaped?
No, it's like much bigger than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There's it's like smooth. There's nothing I could like hold on to.
It's craggy. It's not like like flat. You'd have to jump pretty high, but you could like if you got there, you probably could hang on.
I want to try and jump and hide up there.
All right, that'll be a pretty good athletics check, and if you fail, you're gonna fall on your face.
15.
I'll say you jump up and just land.
Okay, fair. Well, we tried it.
You tried.
Good effort. Good effort.
Good hustle.
Whatever.
Nice. Nice.
C plus.
Mhm, yeah.
That's a solid C plus. Yeah.
All right. No, you bonus action then.
If
You know, if someone else bigger was here, you could maybe hide behind them,
but
or if
there's
you
no-
were smaller.
everybody's
But
little.
Yeah.
Hide behind me, Boneless.
Would you let me bonus action shape change?
ooh, no, I don't think so.
That's fair. That's
I mean,
fair.
depends. What do you want to do?
I was gonna shape change into Vanifer.
Then no. Mm-mm.
Yep, fair.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you're like, I just want to change my hair, I'd be like, okay.
I just want to look cooler.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, that is Boneless's turn. After Boneless, we have the Fire Giant, who is going to grab two rocks, two of these huge boulders he has behind him, and start by throwing them at you, Boneless. Let's see here. What's your armor class?
16.
16. Let's see if he can get you. Oh, yeah, that's going to hit. Soaring through the air, smashing right down into your chest. You take. Ooh, that is 29 bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna uncanny that doodle.
I don't know if you can.
Fair.
Is it a reaction? Uncanny
one
dodge?
of them is and one of them isn't. Sorry. Come on, scroll. Load for me. Come on. Okay, so uncanny dodge is the reaction. Let me look at what evasion is, but I'm pretty sure evasion's only for
Yeah, it's dex
spells.
saves, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And you did use your reaction to throw Squeekems.
Yeah.
Not a bad move, but
29, honey.
29. Yeah, that's it.
Gotcha.
You see Boneless catch this huge rock straight in their chest, and blood staining their white undershirt in the guise
Guys,
of
I
Jimmy.
got it. Guys, I got it.
It's embedded in your chest. It's like covered in
Guys.
your blood.
Don't worry, I got it.
Did you catch it with your abs? How
Yeah,
did you
I
do
did
that?
with my sick abs.
Luckily, this fire giant can only make one ranged attack. So he is going to Let's go. That's 5. That's 15. Let's see. As he jumps into the water, he's about up to his, like, the water, the lava. Literally, you watch it, smoke explodes from the lava as the tiny little bits of cloth that he does have on his body immediately erupt in flame and smoke and disappear, but he seems largely unperturbed, as does his armor. It seems like it was made to withstand this kind of heat. So he throws a rock, he gets a little bit closer. That is his whole turn. Poetry, that's you.
Alright, wait, is he just like walking around in that stuff now?
Yeah, he's like in the lava.
I think I'd like to. Well, how far away is it? Can I jump onto him?
Ooh, let's see.
Grapple him from here, or do I need to step
From the edge of the platform, 5, 10, or no, that's 5, 15, 20. It's pretty far, 25 feet jump.
Yeah, so I'd need to step of the wind for this, right?
Yeah, if you stepped of the wind, you probably could get to him. Because that triples your jump distance, doesn't it?
I doubles it.
Doubles it. That's still pretty good. You could probably get to him. I'll still have you make a check, but I'll say that'll just be like a 12 rather than a 20.
What do I do?
Athletics check. If you want to try and leap for him.
Yeah, my idea is I can grapple people.
Yeah, you can.
Is that what I want to do? Sorry.
All good. You have a question that I can help with?
No, I think we'll just, because I don't think I could jump onto him and use a shove to knock him, like, prone in the stuff and then, like, weave off of him. I think I have to, like, face hug him.
Face hug? You could, you could try to knock him prone in the lava. You could technically be prone.
But then I'm, like, what, floating on him?
Then you're, then you're in the lava pretty much.
Yeah, which isn't ideal. I don't think. So I think I will step of the wind, make a big old jump at him, and try to grapple him.
Very cool. So just like it can like prevent him from moving, like restrain him, grapple.
Yeah.
Okay, terrific. Give me that athletics check. Again, you only gotta actually. Well, let me double. It says double your speed with double your jump with step of the wind, or triple? Double. And what's your strength score?
14.
14. Okay, I still need you to make a check. It's only gotta be a 12.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Nice. 18.
18. Phew. Jumping straight over your shoulders, Boneless. Poetry flies through the air, landing on the fire giant.
And he has to succeed a DC 14 strength or dexterity.
Hell yeah. Strength or dexterity. Saving throw, what is the DC? Oh, sorry, you said 14, my bad.
14.
Yes. That is... Ooh, he is very strong. You're using one of your attacks to grapple him, I assume?
Yeah. Yeah, I think if I can use that as an attack.
I think it might be I'm not sure what the new rules are, but for now I'm going to say yes. That is one of your attacks. Then you're kind of crawling all over him. He is so large that you can just kind of use his body as like a jungle gym. Very similar to Squeekems, but just not as easily. Hanging onto his arms, swinging around his back. You try to get him into like a full Nelson, using both your legs and arms, just so that he can't, his legs will lock up if he tries to move, but he very quickly grabs you by the arm and yanks you around. Give me an athletics check to stay put, to like not get thrown off by him.
That one's a 16.
16, all right, very good. You are just barely, like, he tries to throw you and you just cling onto his armor in one of the little pivot points where it gets away from his skin. Like, get off of me! Ah. That's one attack. What else do you want to do? And it was most of your movement.
So I suppose it's like unarmed attack. I think that's what I have to do here, and then
Yeah, if you want
bonus
to.
action, keep punching.
Sure, you want to do...
that's
Yeah?
Sorry, go ahead.
I think do you get 2 attacks per action?
2 attacks per action.
All right, so you can do a second one because the grapple was the first one.
Yeah, so the first one's a 15 to hit.
15 is not gonna hit as you pull back one hand and bank, slam hard against his metal armor.
So that would be then a flurry of blows for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, unless if you did Step of the Wind, does that require your bonus action?
Probably does. Hold on, let me make sure. Yes, never mind. Okay, so no flurry of blows for me. I'm just gonna like stand on him or whatever.
Okay. You are just going to grip with all your might. Again, he's like flailing around to try and get you off. And we'll say you have your fingers like underneath where his arm plate meets his shoulder plate, that shoulder pauldron thing. As you are gripping on for dear life, but he may yank you off. That is Poetry's turn. Esme, that's you.
Is it just him attacking us?
Yeah, as of right now.
I wish that you were not attached to him, Poetry, because that makes attacking him more difficult. But, okay.
Just do it precisely. I'm
I
just on his one shoulder.
Just be
doesn't
better.
work that way.
Just be better
My
at it.
big effective attacks are not easy to be precise with. So I am sorry for whatever happens to you.
I mean, I'm in the way. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's your own fault. I am going to... How far away is he? It doesn't matter. I'm going to cast Tidal Wave on him.
Tidal Wave. Interesting.
3rd level.
3rd level Tidal Wave. Okay, what's the saving throw for that?
It is... Dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. And
13.
What's 13 dex save. Let's see if we can get it. Wow. He's not very quick, but he does succeed. So roll your damage, and he's going to take half of it, I believe.
So he takes 6 as half of 12.
6. Incredible. This incredible wave of water summons around Esme and passes safely over you as it crashes down into this fire gem. And he goes, "What?" And as steam whistles through the entire cavern and rushes past you up through the only escape, which is the tunnel that you just came down through. He's very confused, but not very injured.
Do I need to roll a save at all?
Oh, yes, I believe you do too. I need a dex save from
Still
you as well.
attached.
Yeah.
It's going to be so upsetting if you take
23.
more damage. Oh, good. Good job.
23, you succeed. So you also only take half, which is 6.
Sorry.
And you did real low on that damage. That was unlucky. Woof.
I mean, it was kind of lucky as well, because Poetry's
Exactly.
not
You
dead.
didn't hurt Poetry. See, that was your action, Esme. Do you have a bonus action or movement?
Well, I can't really move. Isn't this all fire?
Yeah.
I think you can. Doesn't the new rules let you wild shape as a bonus action?
I believe
I
so.
don't want a wild shape right now.
Okay.
I'm like our only healer. Every time
This
I
is
wild shape, I then have to like decide between healing y'all and staying the thing.
Staying in wild shape, yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is true.
So I will pass on my bonus
All right,
action.
very good. That is all for Esme. After that, we are going to have Gawain at long last.
Okay. Let me see here. I think what I'm gonna do. How far away am I from the next bit of shore?
From the next bit of shore, I guess. Let's see. The closer one is probably to the left here. I think it's still more than 30 feet. Let's see. Hello? There we go. Yeah, it's still about like 45, let's say. Maybe 40. Let's say
Okay.
40.
Gawain is gonna yell, "Blast!" Or am I going for that button?
Rum hair.
Wait, like damage or button?
Damage or button?
Button.
Button. Done. I'm gonna cast Fly on myself,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna start like floating through the air, and I want to soar, like over him, to get to the button.
Incredible.
So I have 60 feet.
Terrific. I'm going to add a little marker so we know how high you are in the sky. Hello. We'll say you have to go about 10 feet to get clear over him. Just because he's down in the water.
Mhm.
In the drink. The lava drink. Takes a whiskey drink, he takes a lava drink.
Whoa. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. And so, 10 feet up. Ah. Very good. There. 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, plus your 10s, 50, 60 feet gets you right above him. Each of these squares are 10 feet.
As I'm like passing over him, I'm gonna like do this like weird barrel roll thing, and as I like slap at the air in the ground, a tentacle is gonna pop up and smack him in the back.
Incredible. Out of the lava.
Out of the lava, yes.
Roll the hit.
Alright. That's a 9.
Ooh, a 9 is not going to hit him. Slap! Clang! You have summoned a lava octopus.
Yeah, and he doesn't like you.
I do not care. He looks a little scared of the lava octopus. That was your action and your bonus action, Gawain. Yes? Anything else for you?
That is all for Gawain.
Very good. Which brings us to the end of the round, which means that is where we will end our session. You guys having successfully entered back into the fire node, also known as the Weeping Colossus for unknown reasons. We'll pick up here again next time. Thank you, guys. Good job. Good job, everybody. Yay. Once again, I am Ace the GM. I'm your friendly neighborhood game master. I run games professionally. I do that on startplaying.games. You could find me there, and I'll run a game for you. I would love to do that, or teach you D&D. I am also nothing without my lovely players. Lovely players, thank you all so much. You can support them. I will go down the list. Let's start at the bottom. Boneless. You can support Boneless, who's played by Mary at mostlyasian.tm. Glaronak is not with us today. Esme is played by January, who has a website where they make amazing things. Dangitdesign.com. I was gonna and January Vogel on Instagram. I was gonna mix them up again. Dangitdesign.com. Poetry is played by Kirby, who is at Putterman5000 on TikTok and stuff. Miguel is played by Berto, who has a website called abec.io. Gawain is played by Alex, who is also on startplaying.games at GMRogo. That's GMROGGOW. Thank you all so much. Thanks to anybody that watches. We're not doing it live anymore, so just thanks for anybody that watches this. We appreciate it. Everybody say bye.
Bye.